Hey, we're officially live. Everyone can see us and hear us now. Well, hopefully they can hear us. Let's test the mics. I don't know if I want any part of this, but hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Guys, we planned something.
We planned something, and like I thought it was gonna fall apart. But hey, you know what?
Fell apart instantly.
Instantly. But no, at least the mics are working. People can hear us. They can see us. We're streaming. That's all that really matters. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in nice and early. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do right here every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time for Syrinscape. Hey, before I get into a little recap of this team and what's going on, and we dive into today's session and all that good stuff, let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table and everybody introduce yourself. Let people know where they can find you online and introduce your character. Ellen, start it off.
Hello, everyone. I am Ellen. You can also find me at EllenKGraham1. That is my incredibly sneaky pseudonym. I know, it's really me. But follow me over on Twitter, where you can see my cosplays, and you can keep abreast of all the different TTRPGs I'm playing in. Some with Cybernation Uncensored, and some to be confirmed later. And most importantly, I am a member and chief media officer of Roll to Cast. That's ROLE to Cast, which is an any-winning TTRPG variety podcast. Each season is a different game system. The episodes are 30 to 40 minutes, so perfect for binging, perfect for commutes. If you like Cyberpunk Red, which I'm hoping you do, we've got a whole season of that, as well as Cyberpunk 2020, Vampire the Masquerade, Kids on Bikes, Pulp Cthulhu, The Witcher, Avatar Legends. We're currently doing Starfinder, so there is something for everyone. And we've got a live stream on our YouTube page coming up on Sunday, where I will be running, let's find it, Bluebeard's Bride, a spooky feminine gothic mystery. It's going to be very, very fun. I've got some of my other active friends joining us, so it's going to be a real hoot. So that is Sunday at 9 a.m. Australian Central Time, which is, I don't know, look it up yourselves. Get some culture in you. And today, I am playing Alley Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
Nice, well done. Rockette.
Hello everyone, Rockette Fox here, and you can, as always, find me in all the places where Rockette Foxes can be found, but most oftenly, right here, right now, and the Thursdays following this one. But then also, we, on Friday nights, only have a couple more episodes to round out the first season of Traveler, Pirates of Jernax. If you like space pirates and lots of mischief, then that is something for you. It is over with Trooper SJP. And also, I believe we are coming back with Dune here pretty soon. And also Shadows of Estrin, which will feature faces that you see here. It will feature Rob's face twice, but also
It's very true.
the handsome Ellen and the beautiful Phil. So that's definitely stuff you should check out. And I'm trying to think. I think that's most of the stuff I've gotten as far as tonight goes. I am playing Fish Hades, who is swimming at you in all of your worst nightmares. Ah!
Oh no! I was saying it's the subplot of the fish from our diner episodes way back when.
And Phil.
Hello. I don't have a crazy filter, so I'm just me. You can find me at Scruff. That's me in the chat. SKKRUFF. That's me on social media as well. Please come follow me. I'm also part of Roll to Cast with the lovely Ellen over there. And yes, we just printed up the posters for our Fringe show, which is coming up in 1 month's time. The Adelaide Fringe, the Lost Arts Cafe, 4 shows. There's me. I'm doing Cyberpunk Red on the 25th. Ellen's doing Kids on Bikes. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of fun. So if you are an Australian fan or you're going to be in Adelaide for February, March, please do grab a ticket. We're doing cabaret style, so you can eat at the cafe, get some drinks, and enjoy a night of role playing. It's going to be super duper fun. Yeah, please join us this coming weekend for Bluebeard's Bride as well. And if you like what we do, why don't you go over to our Patreon, maybe support us, or even just join our Discord, which you can find under any of our episodes. You can find our Discord. That would be great. We'd love to have you.
And Syrinscape streaming your event, right? You mentioned that last time, right?
That's right. Well, Syrinscape is powering the sound. Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
we're gonna be loading some of our own music in there, as well as using their sound sets.
Oh.
To make a kind of custom setup for each of the 4 shows. So that's how diverse it is. We're going to be able to use it to score everything from Cyberpunk Red to Kids on Bikes, which is going to be super duper. And they were generous enough to support that as well and write some letters of support for the project as well. So thank you very much, Syrinscape. It's going to be awesome to have you powering our show. But today I am playing Bud, the solo who just loves killing clowns.
Yes, he does. He loves popping those heads. Apparently, he finally got to use that amazing sniper rifle, and I mean, just headshotting them.
Right. Yeah.
Incredible. Brandon.
Hey, I'm Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando, and today we're going to talk a little bit about The Last of Us 2D20, which is a reskin of Fallout 2D20. Which is an amazing system that was built by Modifius, so just got to throw some love their way, because without them, I might not have been inspired in the way I was to be able to make this reskin. But anyway, it's going to be coming up on Cybernation Uncensored in the very near future. In fact, it is going to have its session 0 on February 6th. That's February 6th on Cybernation Uncensored. And today, I am playing Rush, the fixer who is enjoying watching these clowns' heads pop.
Me too. Yeah. And hey, I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the Game Master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. All kinds of gameplay and content and just stuff to tune into. Check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch. We have a live stream pretty much every day of the week now. Some days multiple streams, like this morning at 8 a.m. we had some Cyberpunk Red from GM and Diamond Dust. Right here, we're running some Cyberpunk Red for Syrinscape. After this stream, head back over to Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch, and you'll see some Star Trek run by GM Winter. But all kinds of shows. Tomorrow, we're bringing back the GM Roundtable. It'll be me and Phil, as well as Seth Skorkowski and the dreaded GM. Hey, another GM with dreadlocks. I'm pretty excited to see how that pans out. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific. Well, hey, we might power twin unite, and Phil, now you're going to be outnumbered. You know, you're
but Phil, you can unite with dreaded GM because you're both Australian.
Oh, that's true.
So
Oh, something weird might happen. We might have like a
diagram is
3
overflowing.
power thing. Seth Skorkowski might want to watch out now, because now us 3 might somehow. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. All right. So tune in tomorrow. Check that out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be going over NPCs, all kinds of tips and tricks and ways to really work with NPCs for any tabletop role-playing game. But I'm excited. All kinds of content at Cybernation Uncensored. So check us out. Plus, we put all the live streams from Twitch over on our YouTube channel. So subscribe there. Check out everything there, and then everything goes out to like 30+ podcast websites. But before you check out Cybernation Uncensored or any of the players here and what we do, make sure you show some love to Syrinscape first. It's the reason we're here every week, and it's an amazing tool for your gameplay. As Phil was mentioning, they're going to be using it at a live event, and it's so versatile. You can use it with multiple different game systems and settings. It's amazing, and they have the actual licensed sound sets for numerous games and settings, and if they don't have the official set for a game, they have options that you can combine and use that'll work just perfect. It's really amazing. So check it out. It's free trial, so you can sign up and try it out. Whether you're a Game Master player, I really recommend you try it out. Also, the fact that that's why we're here every week, and this is what we do every week, we would appreciate some support just as much as Syrinscape for this live stream. So please make sure you follow and subscribe, but you also share the link. Grab this twitch.tv/Syrinscape and post it on Twitter, to Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you can. Let people know that we're live. We would really appreciate that, and so would Syrinscape. All right, cool. Let's dive into it. This is our Cyberpunk Red gameplay, and the team is in the thick of it. I don't want to do too much of a recap because there is just so much that has happened. We're all the way up to, Season 11, Session 6 of Brainwash, Lather, Rinse, Repeat. And some of them have been brainwashed, some not, then out of it, then realizing that they were in one, and then Allie was in it, and now she's out of. Now the whole team's not brainwashed, but they're carrying out a mission for Arasaka, hopefully not in a brain dance, faking it like past campaigns turned out to be. Really crazy stuff has happened. Check out the past ones. Like I said, all the VODs are on the Syrinscape YouTube channel. But the team is currently in the thick of the hot zone. They already got to ground zero. Popped some bozos' heads because the bozos are right at ground zero. They also had to pass through a bunch of nomads, the RCRs, the roaming Chrome Raiders, and they had, the Terra Novas, this sort of commune of med techs and techies trying to clean out the hot zone and work with things there. They kind of had them doing some slave labor, scavenging the hot zone for them at the time. The team kind of ran into some of them saying, we'll try to help you when we're done doing what we're doing, but we're kind of on a mission. But they made their way all the way through ground zero, Bud popping heads, the team making their way in. Allie thinking she saw an Arasaka operative shooting Rush in the back by accident. She's been brainwashed one too many times. She's having some internal glitches in her mind happening. It's getting kind of crazy. But the team made their way in, all the way down, found a secret passage after getting through all kinds of funhouse sort of, maze of mirrors and slip flooring and all kinds of stuff. They found a secret passage, looks like put up by the Terra Novas because their little sunflower emblem thing was kind of in there. Made their way all the way down to a secret doorway kind of in the side of the Makoshi entrance. They're at that bottom level, and through there Bud was able to kind of see some of the bozos, like that head guy that was there, the kind of big head guy with all the scarring in his paint. Two of his kind of bigger looking henchmen that kind of had scary looking teeth augmentation and stuff. And then it looked like there was another kind of regular one down at the other end of the room, because these three were behind two more of those big jack-in-the-box things that are tipped over. One of them had a Terra Nova person all taped up, hanging out, looks kind of beat up. The other one, another RCR hanging out of it, kind of using it like a body shield in a direction. But when Phil looked at the other direction they were looking, it was that elevator shaft that they bypassed with the secret passageway getting to this side entrance. But they were kind of facing that way, and there's also another bozo on the side of that elevator shaft kind of waiting. All attention's there. The team kind of has the jump on the situation. Bud, I think, was about to try to do a stealth move to slide into the room and make his way over to those main three. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that where we left off? Any other?
Spawn. I've got my Mono 3, and I want to kind of get the drop on the main group and just come in slicing and dicing.
Nice. Yeah, let me just toss up that. Let me get rid of that.
Slicing and dicing.
Toss out that nice little hot zone image. And you're down in there. Let me get Syrinscape going deep in the corporate decay. Chat, let me know if it's too loud. Sometimes some of the sound sets can be loud. This one I don't think has any sirens. We're in the thick of the corporate decay hot zone, so you hear some radiation suit breathing, the occasional Geiger counter from Rush check-in, just some shifting of the building and remnants, and it's just kind of in the thick of hot zone. But Bud, yeah, you see all the bozos kind of posted up. It's eerily silent as the main one once again says, calm down, they're probably coming. And they're all just kind of like facing towards the elevator once again. And yeah, let's get your stealth. Let's see if you get a jump into the room.
Well, I'm coming all right. You're ahead.
Oh, also we've got some +2s in the bank.
Oh, nice.
Just got another one
this
from
Session
Bronx
Oh.
two
Smash.
was flooding, and we just got one from Bronx.
Yeah, shout out to Bronx Smash.
I'll just use one. I'll use one.
Use it.
That
Yeah,
seems like a good
come on.
time.
A 22.
Nice, well done. Yeah, Bud, you're able to get that side panel slid open real quiet. All their attention is forward as you slide in like a ninja kind of against the wall, using the shadows to your advantage in this dimly lit... The room's barely lit by the electronics behind them, but yeah, what's your plan? You're sliding in there. What's up? What are we seeing?
So I'll sidle along the wall while they're all facing. One glance back at my compatriots the other side of the hole, nod, and then I'm just gonna lunge for the leader with a stab. I'll lift it over my head like this, samurai style, and go for a stab.
Nice. Yeah, let's go for it. Give me your melee.
So it is my -3. Here it goes.
This-
17.
This was the main bozo guy that you were going for?
Yeah. So 17 versus dodge. I don't know if there's any bonuses because he's flat-footed.
Yeah, he's able to dodge it. You slide in there.
God.
You try to make that move, the stab, and right as he does, he says, "Ah, what's this?" And he like kind of slides out of the way as it goes through and kind of hits the crate in front of him a little bit. And you hear
Cheeky.
the buzz. Yeah, the guy's wiry. He's a big guy, but you can tell he's
He has
moving
actually
quick.
2 banana peels stuck to his feet and he's just whoop.
Yeah, he beat my roll by, what, 4 or 5, so yeah.
He's a slippery mofo.
Oh, these clowns.
It was a good roll too. You know, you had a 2 there. He had a 7. But yeah, let's get that combat tracker going now that he kind of sees what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Hope that was my big move. I'm standing around 3 of them.
Well,
Alright.
you know.
It's probably fine.
Never expect a plan to go well when you're encountering clowns. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well,
I don't know.
shout out to Rufio who's given us another +2. We might be needing
Thank you.
it. Love
We
your
do
work.
put ourselves in these positions, don't we?
Listen,
actually,
I know you're
Arisaka
saying
put
we
us
should
in
just
this position,
shoot the
so-
rocket launcher and everything would be fine, but no, we could damage the hardware.
Bring the whole...
And ourselves? And die?
That's a future us problem, not a right now.
No, it's
us
not.
problem.
No, there won't be any
Times
future
being
us.
underground or more.
Yeah, that's like a
And you
30
wanna-
seconds from now problem.
Nice. Do we have? Can we get everyone else to do their initiative?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was.
Yeah. No, everyone's
I
in
was
it
just gonna
now.
Why?
Because
I was
I.
just gonna
Sorry,
sit
my
back
I
and
need-
let Bud fight all these guys.
No, well, because you guys have,
Yeah,
you know,
just-
your turn order to decide what you all are doing. Even though you're in the other room, kind of witnessing Bud go in and, you know, make an attempt, he kind of missed. But now it's like, you know, you're engaging in the combat. Yeah.
Rush and I need to do a roll off, or is
Ooh,
it
did we
who's got
lose-
the higher deck?
Lose Hades.
Oh, Hades.
Uh-oh.
Let's say that she is.
50.
She rolled
I
50.
don't know,
Yeah.
doing some. That she killed all of them? No.
Nice. Good rolls. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Wait, we didn't. Oh, we still didn't get Hades.
Yeah, Hades has just noped out and left us
No,
alone with
I'm
the
not.
clowns.
I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god, hang on.
The fish shot her.
We're rolling new. We're rolling new.
Initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
Oh yeah, we would be.
I was gonna say, Hades would never leave us alone, especially when it comes to fighting clowns.
That is one of her favorite pastimes.
Exactly.
She just fell asleep.
She
She is very well hidden.
She's
right
probably
now.
crashing off all the sugary muffins and things she eats. She's having a
Not to
little.
mention she did get one of those tops
Oh,
and
no!
pies, so.
I don't need to be going first. No.
Well, you're not. First up, we've got Bud.
Oh my god.
Bud, yeah, you make that attempt. He kind of moves. Oh, what's this? And you know, all the bozos kind of look in your direction now, realizing that you're right behind them. But you got the jump on him still. What are you doing?
So I get another go at it.
Yeah, you're in the top of the
Yes.
initiative here.
I'm gonna keep stabbing. Hopefully more successfully this time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a
stabbing.
+2.
Yeah, take it.
Who you stabbing at?
Leader. 21.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys.
Nice, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Thanks, Wolf. Thanks, Shareable.
Ignores 11 points of armor because it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
that good.
Nice.
17.
Ah,
Woo.
Como se dice, that's a stab.
Yeah, that's a
So he dodges the first one, turns around, but just in time to meet the follow-up strike.
Oh, and it's a deep one. You can tell it did some internal damage pretty bad. He's already looking pretty bad. But that goes in.
Straight through his shoulder, maybe. Just melts through his armor.
Oh yeah, right through it. And now and up close, now you can kind of tell, without doing a perception here, that all these bozos, they do have their kind of clowny get-ups, but it's absolutely made out of armor. It's kind of repurposed armor jack and structured and painted and dyed and stuff. And you can almost see like the makeup that they have on their face now that you're up this close. Something you didn't notice on that first guy out front, but now with multiple of them, that clown makeup they have is really thick. It's almost acting like some type of, radiation suit makeup sort of thing that they have, but it's a real thick sort of makeup on their face. You can see some of it kind of flaking and chipping, but that hit was significant.
When your makeup is so thick, it can repel bullets.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he turns at you
Hey.
and tries to get you with his cyber snake comes out of his mouth, the main guy. As he
Cyber
turns
snake
towards you.
battle!
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They're just gonna be over there.
Just two sniper snakes, just
Yeah,
like
just
hitting each other.
So, Bud, if you've got your evasion.
Cyber
Oh,
snake.
no, I
Ooh,
hate it.
goes to the
Gnarly, I
defender
would
there.
know.
2020
Yeah.
goes to the defender. So,
Oh, just
miss it.
snakes past me.
Yeah, as a snake comes out too, it barely grazes your cheek, and you notice it has a little clown nose on it as it whizzes past. It's kind of goofy, but still as dangerous.
Well, that makes me very strangely happy.
Well, that's good, because Hades, it's your turn. What are you doing? You see all this
Oh,
going down.
wonderful.
What's Hades doing?
Hades will pull out her microwaver and shoot it at all of this happening. But particularly toward the guy with the mouth snake.
Yeah, remind me, microwaver, does that have a radius sort of thing, or is this directional?
Your target.
Yeah,
Okay.
it functions just like a regular.
Yeah, I couldn't
Pistol,
remember if it
right?
had a
Pistol, yeah.
radius action or whatever.
Hand-
So which one are you gonna
handgun, sorry.
which one are you gonna shoot?
The mouth snake man.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me your handgun. Shoot the mouth snake guy, the leader.
Yeah. I can't argue with that logic.
I just rolled like 10,000 dice. I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, so I'll take that first one. It's a 15. It's close. You can almost see the waves kind of going by, and he does decent, but you can tell he's moving a little slower than he was on that first dodge from Bud. Like that stab
Alright.
pretty much put him in a bad position, but he still manages to kind of move as you see that wave kind of go behind and hit the wall, and you can see Makoshi. Some of those lights kind of flicker in and come back on, like it almost kind of affected Makoshi a bit there as those
And it's
neons
like, whoop.
flicker.
Sorry, my bad.
But yeah, what else are you doing? Does that is rate of fire too, or is that just one? Oh, that's one. That's the charge.
It's a one.
You have your movement. What are you doing? Staying in that side room or coming out, or what's your?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Nice.
It's
Over
gonna
to
sit
Rush.
and wait for something.
Sure. What's Rush doing?
I'm shooting at the leader because I don't like him. It's just
Yeah.
No one seems to like that
Fair
guy.
enough.
What did he
Okay.
ever do?
Jesus.
on a very deep personal level.
Smelly.
Nice.
He's
That's a hit.
smelly.
All right. Both of them are hits.
Oh
or-
wait. Oh sorry. Yeah. First one's a hit. Let me rock that
Oh, he's
second one.
dodging. He's having to dodge like crazy.
Ooh, and he failed. Oh, he's hurting. And with these negatives, yeah, both are a hit. Give me both damages.
I can
Good
do that.
shots. Good shots.
Yeah, very
I should
good.
have hit his armor just a touch as well for you.
Nice.
All right. So 15 and an 8 for damage.
Yeah, it looks like that second one doesn't really make its way all the way through. On the armor, there's a bit of a thud, but that first one does. And it does some more damage. You can tell this guy is, he's hanging on by a handful of HP here, coughing up some blood and such. What's the matter?
I think
Alright,
Phil's
it's my
cats are fighting.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm waiting to see a cat just come lunging
They
out of
heard what was
nowhere
going
onto
on, and they were
Phil.
like, "Clowns, not on our watch."
Yeah.
It's just a very specific tone Phil uses.
Yeah, you know it. That's funny. You recognized it. Any
That
movement,
is
Brandon?
the
Yeah, you
yelling
take
at a
those.
pet tone.
You take those 2 shots. First one lands in, doing a significant amount to him, but second one thuds into the clown suit. Any movement?
Yeah, I want to pop into some cover if there's anything around here. Are there any other crates or anything?
Yeah, there is. Off to the side, you can see what looks like an open crate. There, you can't tell what's in it, but there is an open crate off on the other side of the room. There's also an electric generator running with all the cables kind of going towards the elevator and towards that end of the room. So you have those 2 things you could kind of pop in and hide behind.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want them shooting the electrical. Yeah, I'll go for the crate.
Okay. Yeah, you can. What's your movement again?
Hopefully it's not full of grenades.
It's at least 6,
My
right?
movement is 7.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You make your way over there. You slide in behind the crate after popping those 2 shots off, and Allie, all this is going down. What are you
Full of
doing?
delicious pies. You better take a bite.
No.
No. We've got muffins.
We can celebrate with
Muffins
dessert
at home.
after you kill them. You all celebrate with dessert.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't want to be shown up by some cyber snake weirdo. I'm the OG cyber snake weirdo. Is he still up? Cyber
Yeah.
snake guy?
Oh yeah, he's
Where'd
still
he
up.
go?
He's still up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's take
Taken
it.
2 big hits, but he's still kicking. Yeah.
Let's see if we can take him.
Melee. Oh,
Is it 16?
Yeah. So you make your way
he's got
into the
really good
room.
evasion, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let's see.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Smashed that, yeah.
Even with the negative sort of mod from the situation he's in, being as beat up as he is, he's still able to dodge it. He kind of stumbles back. Now he's leaning against the back wall, kind of pushes back up. Like you can tell he's having a hard time, but he's still kind of wiry and avoiding it, even as big as he is.
Damn it.
Yeah.
A little too
Well,
wiry.
I think I'm gonna.
It was- Yeah, you
Sorry, I'm gonna do like rush, and I'm gonna pop behind some cover.
What's your movement?
My move is
Yeah.
this guy. No, 6.
Okay, yeah, you can at least kind of get a little bit away from them, but you had to use enough movement to enter the room and get to them. Hit him with a cyber snake. Now you're kind of heading towards the crates. You still have maybe about 5 meters to go just to get to the behind the crates. Yeah, but those 2 other
We blitz the leader in 1 turn.
yeah, but the two other bozos on either side that are freaking out and looking. One of them turns towards you, Phil, since you're right there, and he tries to hit you with some wolvers.
Bring it.
I'll do both swipes since he's going to hit you with both.
Yo, doesn't Rush have wolvers?
Yeah.
What? They're copying us. They're trying to become us. This is terrible.
Nice, you evade
my
both of
gosh.
them. You
Clown
evade.
Perkins.
19 and 22.
Yeah, you evade both those hits as the other one that's right next to him tries to set off a round of a very heavy auto pistol right at you. I mean, it's like point blank. But give me that evasion. See if you can.
Oh my god, it's killing me
that's
not to go through like my clown knowledge training. But I think these guys are bouffant clowns, and I'll leave it at that.
Nice. Phil is moving like a ninja. He's got the adrenaline going. He's dodging wolver hits and a pistol shot at close
He hates
range.
clowns.
Just going crazy. Barely missed that cyber snake. Like he's dodging like a champ. And also, just wanted to pause because you just reminded me, Ellen, we do have another fun picture for the break. So anybody tuning in, make sure you stick with us all the way up through the whole session. We want you here the whole time. Enjoy the story, enjoy the fun. But right after break, we're going to have another fun picture like I've been doing the past couple sessions.
Yeah.
Also, everybody in chat, everybody watching the VOD on YouTube, let me know which one of us, preferably one of the players. I've already done a couple here, but which player do you want putting up a goofy, funny photo next time? Let's get some fun, like old yearbook photos, maybe some childhood toddler awkward tween photos or something. I don't know, but chat, let me know. But also people watching the YouTube VOD, let us know which player you want to see, and we'll check that out, and then we'll make them do it. All right, cool. Yeah, you're dodging all those shots. What was that?
Yeah, I think for Bud here, he's got his Koreznikov in his brain running like full bore, just doing that preternatural dodging at the very last second as Wolbers come for his head. swaying out of the way.
Nice. And then,
Very anime.
yeah, at the other end of the room, you hear another shot go off, and Rush, you see two shots basically coming at, or let me just check here. One shot coming at you from the other side of the room.
Okay.
Hope
Want
that
me to
creates
dodge?
It seems like it's the one oh sorry, two shots. It's just a heavy rate of fire too. The bozo that was over by the elevator. You're hiding behind the crate for those, but there is still that one over by the elevator.
Getting flanked. Damn it.
Yeah, he's down there in the dark. Hard to remember he's even there, but he does take a couple shots off at you.
Oh. All right. So, want me to dodge that?
Oh yeah, you got to dodge a 13 and then a 24.
Okay.
You dodge the first one, just barely missing as that shot hits the crate. You're hiding behind, but the second one lands into you. Let me get that damage.
But I'm glad it's I'm not shooting Rush.
12 points. Don't forget your ablation,
Yeah.
because you did have some previous ablation from the damage you took, and then Allie getting a shot in on you. But yeah, your hazmat kind of goes, and yeah, you feel a slight warmth to your body as that bullet rips through. A little more than just the bullet hit, if it did a little bit of damage, but you're kind of feeling like your radiation suit is now compromised a bit here. You're not sure the level of radiation going on here, but you feel there is something going on, something to it.
We're like totally out of patches as well. We're gonna be all cooked by the time we get out of here.
Any movement you want to use, or staying hidden behind the main bozos in the front?
Sorry, who are you asking?
You.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're over to Finn. Sorry.
Yeah, it was your turn. It was your turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are your guys. They've all shot.
Yeah, all three of them. Here, can you guys see him in the tracker?
I absorbed like a few of those swings. I'm gonna keep trying to kill the leader, right? If it's me.
Are you guys seeing the rolls when I roll them?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And you see them in the tracker too?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, then we're over to Finn.
Business. 19 to hit.
Oh, this is only funny business.
Send in the clowns.
Yeah, you take the swing and it lands. He tries to dodge, but he's a little too slow. Reminding chat, everyone looking, this guy is beat up. He's working on some negative modifiers here because of his
Oh,
seriously
the
wounded
negatives
state.
get me over the line.
Yeah, let's see what kind of damage you got here. Ooh.
19 should ignore all his armor.
Yeah, you can describe how you
Beautiful.
overly terminate this main bozo.
I probably got to go straight through his. If maybe he's got a flower.
I like it.
He
They all do.
swinging with his snake. There's all this gunfire going off, and I just duck back and then come up from underneath, straight through the flower. The little squirt of acid dribbles down his front.
Nice. Yeah, he
He's a
Down he
sad clown
goes.
now.
he absolutely collapses. And yeah, that's his move. He's pretty much dead. Hades, over to you.
That's his move. Dying.
To
He,
die.
yeah, his move is to die.
Yeah, so Hades will.
I would have done a death save if it wasn't such a gruesomely overkill of stats versus damage here. So, but yeah, Hades.
Remind me, how far are we from that where we first started, from where the two side goons are now?
What do you mean, the two that were up next to the main guy?
Yeah.
I mean, they're all right there, right on either side of Bud. Bud kind of slipped in behind him to kill the main guy that was in the middle.
Bud's right behind them.
Yeah, but they're right over there. They're about
What I wanted to do.
yeah, just about 65 meters away.
Them.
What about the one who was over by the elevator? That's closer, isn't it?
No, that's actually a little bit farther. That's probably about 10 to 12 meters away, whereas the main one's right next to that side entrance that you guys are hiding in is only about 5 meters away. Yeah.
Well, how's one of those side? Let's go for the microwaver again. I'm sure he's got something on that'll get affected by this.
You're gonna shoot one of the goons?
Yeah. the one that is closest, preferably. But
Oh dear.
Yeah.
well,
Oh, you
I rolled it wrong again. Apparently, you just
Well, we'll go with the 14, but still,
still not enough.
Yeah, let's
yeah,
go with the
still not
14.
enough. Yeah, give me a luck check. Give me a 1d10 and let me know if it's under your
Oh.
luck stat.
I can almost guarantee.
We need.
You don't have much luck, do
It
you?
is. Yeah, but I rolled
It
a 2.
is nice. Yeah, it misses the main bozo as you see the wave kind of hit the Makoshi behind it. Flickers out again, but comes back on. But it comes back on. It got a little hit. You can tell.
Yeah, someone's gotta tell her to stop. She's not gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah, Rush.
Watch where you pointing that thing.
What? I can't. It's loud in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of gunfire.
There is a lot of gunfire.
Yeah, in fact, we do have some hot zone firefight here. Let's get some of that going. I almost forgot that we have that option in the hot zone sound set here from Syrinscape. Got to enjoy that. But yeah, Rush, what are you doing? You saw Bud take out the leader. You see Hades shooting her microwaver, almost taking out Makoshi. You took a shot in the back. One goes past you into the crate from the one over by the elevator. Yeah, some chaos going down just in a matter of a minute. What are you doing?
I am shooting at Elevator Man.
Yeah, you turn your attention towards Mr. Elevator. He cannot dodge. He's not good enough for that. But it's going to be a 15 with your pistol to hit.
Okay, it was 21 both rolls.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I'd say you did it. Give me the damage.
That's not good.
Oh, you know what we forgot to use was that critical.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
We have a crit injury.
Oh yeah, if you want to use it, let me know.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, maybe you don't need to use it.
Okay.
Ask,
You
mention.
just shot him
Yeah.
back
Mention
down the
it.
Yeah,
elevator
what
shaft.
does a 666 net mean?
Wow.
If you told the user-
+5.
I think this
Yeah,
just
if you told the
reinforces.
universe.
This just shows us the fact that Rush has such great luck. I mean,
He's so lucky.
he literally just mentioned, oh, maybe I should use that critical injury, and bam, 666 worth of damage, max damage, critical injury.
Who's really the Hades? here?
Incredible.
I
Hold
think-
on, let me do a
yeah,
little
I
math
think
here.
I'm watching and like.
Rush made a deal with the devil. That's why
I
he's
mean,
so lucky.
we are working
It's
with
so
Aerodon.
funny. Yeah, you land into him. You see him get the broken leg. He falls prone down to the ground, still holding on to his pistol. But you can tell he's barely hanging on. I mean, his leg is squirting. He must have hit a main artery. He's turning white so fast. He's like kind of shaking, looking. He grabs his leg and like drops his gun, and he's like, ah, kind of like freaking out. Yeah. You just did quite a bit of damage to this guy. About took him out with
Walk
that.
it off!
Exactly. Walk it right off into that elevator shaft.
And Allie,
Ah, damn. You guys can't be the only ones doing something cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try again with the old cyber snaky. And who's still up? We've got broken leg guy who's down.
yeah, broken leg guy is down.
Out.
Looks like he's barely hanging on. And then you got the two guys next to Bud that he's
Okay.
fighting with. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
one with a pistol up to Bud that just tried to shoot him at point blank that he dodged. Another one with Wolvers that took some swipes.
Yeah, I might try and go for the one with the pistol.
Okay.
Since
Yeah.
he seems to be giving you some grief.
Fine.
Just 14. Don't do it. No, dang.
Nice. Yeah, he dodges it. Yeah, no.
Clowns are nimble.
Pretty evasive.
Oh, they are. They're
Yeah.
wiry. But yeah, he dodges that, and then turns towards you, Allie, and then says "smile" and like does his little flower thing, and you see an acid squirt kind of come out at you.
Oh, dang. Can I evade?
Yeah, if you have reflex 8 or higher, go for it.
Sure do. I'm gonna use a +2 if anyone.
No,
Doesn't
use
matter,
it.
take
Don't get squirt.
I'm gonna try.
It's just a squirty flower. It's just squirting flower. It's just
Hey.
cute. It's cute.
You know, as someone who gets chemical peels on the reg, it's not the worst thing.
Nice. It goes to the
17.
defender. Luckily, you did that +2 because you matched it, but it goes to the defender. So
Yeah.
that squirt comes. You dodge it to just see it kind of hit the side of the paneling that Bud slid open
Yeah.
into the room, and it starts kind of sizzling and melting it a little bit. Yeah, and then the other one takes a turn towards you, Bud, and another couple swipes with his Wolvers. And he just starts laughing, like, just starts kind of going crazy at you. Doesn't even seem to be phased that their leader just got stabbed to death right next to them so gruesomely.
Yeah, they're all like drugged up on black lace and
Yeah.
nuts.
He takes 2
It's
swipes.
Yeah, they're probably French. I don't know.
31 to
They're
dodge the
drugged up
first
on
one.
those circus peanuts.
It's a bit of a critical success there from the bozo on it. Yeah, first one's a hit.
Oh my god.
Just dodge. He beat a 31.
Jeez.
Oh, that was you. That was you, not me. Damn it.
Yeah, and then only 8 damage, but half SP rounded up, remember, on that first hit.
Yeah, and I've been ablated a couple times, so I was down to 9 armor, so that would be 4. So 4 gets through, and I'm ablated to 8.
Yeah, and you're feeling a slight warmth to you as well. That same sort of rush.
No.
Of course.
That same warmth rushes across your body from the Wolver rip in your radiation suit. But again, it doesn't seem that extreme. It's not like a burn. So it can't be like a heavy Geiger count sort of hit. But there is something going on. But you won't really know unless you take a moment to do some Geiger testing, obviously. But you're in the middle of combat. So, but yeah, that second one. Did you give me that second evasion? It's gonna be difficult. You never know. Yeah.
17.
That's another hit as these 2 Wolvers. Yeah, this one 12 points of damage, a little more significant.
So that's going against 4. So 8 gets through that time. Yikes.
Oh my god. You okay?
Yeah, I'll be right. I got that speed heal up to max. So, but yeah, it's not the best, but I'm living.
Nice. Well, back over to you, Finn, as these bozos are pretty much standing their ground. They're just staying there. You can tell between attacking you, other than squirting that acid towards Allie, attention is on you being right there, killing their leader. But over to you.
That's just rude. The guy who stabbed me twice is getting stabbed in return. Have we got any pluses?
We've got...
Yeah, I
oh, we've got
believe so.
5.
Okay, +2.
Got to beat an evasion of 22 there. Nice.
25.
And you did. Give me that damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice. Big damage. Come on.
Can I take the critical injury, please?
You can use it. You want to use the critical?
Alright.
Yeah, so 13, ignoring 11 armor, and then I'll take a crit injury, please.
It's all yours.
1 crit injury,
8.
please.
Nice. What did you get there? An 8?
An 8.
Nice. Let's check. Broken leg. Yeah, again, his moves down to a -4 as he collapses to the ground, screaming out. It doesn't seem like it did as much damage as that one by the elevator, enough for him to kind of drop a weapon, retract Wolvers or anything, but he definitely falls prone from this, screaming out. He would have to use an action to get up from being prone, but in this case he cannot because he has a broken leg. So he's kind of stuck on the ground. Dealing with a negative mod for any future actions, aside from what he already has from the damage now. But yeah, collapses down from that. Any movement? Any other... Standing your ground, bud?
Oh, sorry, my headphones cut out for
Oh, I was just saying, I just didn't know if you were going to use your movement. Or
no,
stand
I'll
right
stay
there.
here. That's
Okay, cool.
fine. I'll
That is his
keep
movement.
following these guys.
Yeah, hey, yeah, that is...
He's
Hades.
ready. He's ready.
So Hades will leave her little hidey hole, and she will approach where this poor fallen clown lies alone on the ground in such a sad, sad way. And she's gonna. Ah, man. She'll just use a regular. She has a regular pistol on her too, so.
Yeah, go for it.
She'll shoot him.
It's an oldie but a goodie, you know.
You know, sometimes you just gotta go with
Yeah.
Execution.
Don't let people
Execution.
believe you. Don't let people make you believe that
Gotta
every
beat a 14.
kill needs to be cinematic. Just shoot something. There it is.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
I'm working on it. I did not.
No.
Even a little bit.
Yeah, is this a very
even
heavy or just
slightly.
heavy?
Just a heavy.
Okay, you can do another shot. Should have a
It'll
rate
go
of
better
fire
this
too.
time. It'll go better this time, everyone.
Gotta beat a 16 this time. Oh, but you got a crit
Oh.
success. And you did.
So that's an 18.
It would have went to Defender on the tie, but he's working on a critical, or working on a seriously wounded level right now. So that negative mod
Yay.
basically messed him up. Give me the damage.
And then a regular is 3. Is that my
Yeah,
right?
3d6, I believe. Yeah,
Oh,
3d6.
And 3 4s. 12.
Nice.
Bad.
Not quite 3 6s, but
It still gets, yeah,
still
no,
a
it's not,
shot.
it's not, but you know, the damage gets through. It does some damage to him as he kind of grunts out and you see him make eye contact with you, but instantly attention back to Bud. And yeah, over to Rush. And what are you doing? That guy behind you at the elevator is collapsed down, still screaming, grabbing his leg, turning white, blood squirting out. He's not really fighting back at this point. But then you got the two there, the one with the gun, the one with the Wolvers fighting with Bud at Hades, and Bud are messing up. One of them significantly messed up, the other one not as much.
Rob, I think you mean the elevator.
The elevator. He's yelling by the elevator.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna shoot Elevator Man again. I'm gonna see if the first shot will kill him.
Do it.
Sure.
17 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. Yeah, give me the damage. Oh yeah. Yeah.
13.
You can describe how you finish this guy with this one shot.
Straight between the eyes, just one pop.
Oh yeah. Out of his misery.
Yeah, just gotta mess up that makeup a little bit there.
Oh yeah, you see it.
How can you tell with all
Flake.
of the red?
And the next shot's going towards Mr. Wolvers if I have a clear line of sight to him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and Wolvers, Phil Wolvers is the one that you beat up significantly, the ones to get into focus? Or was it the one with the... Oh yeah, it was, because Allie's been going at the one with the gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the guy
that
had
was-
stabbed me twice, so I decided to return the favor.
Yep, got it. No, even with his negative mod, he's able to dodge it that second shot. Barely dodging it, barely making it out of that, but... Let's see here. But yeah, you basically do that. Allie, over to you. Unless
Okay,
you wanted to
I'm-
use any
I'm
of your movement. Sorry, Rush. That
Oh, sorry. No, you.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
still using the cover. Good idea.
Yeah.
Allie.
I'm not messing around. This guy's got a gun. He's trying to kill, but I'm gonna use my my heavy pistol. Oh
No.
man.
No.
Nope, that's gonna be a miss.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's the rate of fire too. So, goddamn, just some better luck, please. Oh,
Ooh, no, he dodges it.
what's up with this bozo?
Dang!
Getting some critical successes for these bozos.
Kicking in hard.
It's
It's all
crazy.
the radiation.
God.
Yeah.
Dark. Yeah. Lots of muzzle flash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He basically, again, even from the ground, tries to take a couple swipes back up at you, Bud. Just laughing as he's on the ground with a broken leg, and you can see the leg kind of bent in the wrong direction at the knee, and where the bone's poking out, some blood running, and he's like ignoring. He's just like laughing and still swiping at you from the ground. It's kind of creepy, like a messed up horror
What a
movie.
weirdo.
But yeah, give me your evasion. What are you gonna do?
What a door. Me, sorry. Yeah. Oh my god.
Is it me swiping at me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never-
I dodged both of those. 18 versus
Oh, yeah.
16, and then 17 versus
Oh, yeah.
17.
And he's working on a
Nice.
negative there too.
Hey.
Yeah, a couple
Watch the
swipes
beast.
as the other one basically tries to take a couple shots at you.
You can leave me alone.
Still standing his ground, like taking shots at point blank range. Keeping in mind, every one of these rounds is just a few seconds long. This is all happening so fast, but this guy at point blank, another couple shots from his pistol, or one shot. Sorry, this is a very heavy, wasn't it? Yeah, one
Okay,
shot,
well
one
then-
shot, sorry. One shot.
22 to evade. Krasnikov is like working overtime in the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of the brain, doing all the calculations.
Oh yeah, and that shot misses as it goes through. And then that other bozo's dead at the other end. Oh yeah, I already got him out of combat tracker. I had their regular one over here. So yeah, he's done. Back over to you, Bud. Just as you dodge those.
Well, the gun guy is I'll ignore the guy swiping at at my feet. His claws. Stop it! Stop that! I'm busy. And I'll swipe at the guy with the gun instead. That's a 20 to hit.
Nice.
No.
Rob!
Oh my
31
god.
Wow.
as he dodges
Wow.
it, kind of taking a step back from you, kind of at the edge of the crates now. Still within range, but just taking a step back a bit. Hades.
Mono 3 just melts into the concrete next to his head.
Who's having
I can't
lucky rolls
believe
again?
these bozos.
I know they are really not going down without a fight here.
Oh, goodness.
Stop moving, you slippery gonks.
Yeah, I guess they are like
Just-
popped up on black lace.
Yeah.
Um,
Everything's probably still going real fast for them.
Well, they seem messed up on something, but it's definitely not anything helping them avoid seriously wounded modifiers and stuff. Like you can see as you're damaging them, they are getting affected, but they're just so loopy and crazy, whatever drugs they are on. Yeah, hallucinogens and just crazy stuff. You can't really
The
tell.
bloodlust.
Oh yeah, maybe some blue glass things going on. But Hades, what are you doing?
it would be rude to interrupt the dance. Hades is actually going to go over and try to jack into the system.
Yeah, you make your way over. Yeah, you're within range. You can pretty much do it on this side of the crates or walk right over to Makoshi or whatever you want to do. You're right there.
Yeah, is there any... it probably would be fine. Is there any cover nearish to it?
No, the only cover is maybe if you stay on this side of the crates that have the Terra Nova and Roman Chrome Raider Nomad kind of in the jack-in-the-box on the ground, tied up, beat up. You can stay on that side. At least that would put you on the other side than the two bozos that Bud's dealing with.
Yeah, I may just stay there, because I got the extension
Sure.
for distance. Here we go! Here. 10?
Nice. Yeah, you basically get into the top of Makoshi, and it almost looks like you're in some type of lobby, and it's not like a typical system. It oddly reminds you of kind of the brain dance system when you thought you went into Makoshi the first time before you realized it was actually just a brain dance, but has that same sort of vibe where it has old system tech going on, where it almost seems virtual reality, but in an old pixelated way. It looks a little bit broken at parts where like some of it seems high res in there and some kind of pixelated. Like you can tell it's old, possibly somewhat damaged. But one thing that's for sure is you're facing in front of some type of entrance with what is it? With a DV-12.
Okay, I don't have my...
And yeah, that first 10 did not make it through. As Hades turns into her avatar in the system. Love it.
17.
Oh yeah, I'd say that did it. Yeah, you pop open the entrance, and suddenly you end up in this sort of like weird big open sort of world, and it does remind you of that brain dance just reversed imaged. And it's kind of eerie out here, where like in meat space you can still hear the combat between Bud and the bozos and Allie and Rush and everything going down. But in here, there's just this sort of like ambient buzz where like it's just kind of sounds like a big open like warehouse or metal sort of room, but a sort of humming buzz, like a mechanical sound going. I got an image here actually. Let's get let's see here. I think you've seen it before. Let's see if I can.
And Alt's in here, and Johnny. They've all come to say hello.
The gang's all here.
Hey, the gang's all there. Let's bring up the map for chat as you can see it, and it looks like a kind of an old dojo sort of ancient building. You can see some fire entrances in the top. You can see the sky where it kind of pixelates off to one side. You do see some like ravens kind of going around, flying around the building, kind of making like crowing sounds and such as they're going around. But you're within distance of the entrance. You could absolutely use one of your interface turns to get up to that entrance if you wanted.
Could one? Could I stay where I am in Pathfinder?
Yeah, you can run Pathfinder. Go for it.
I'll do that before I actually, get close to the door where things could come out at me.
Shout out to Paizo. You running a quick game of Pathfinder 2nd edition?
That's
No, Hades, we're being
11.
killed by clowns.
Yeah, you run your Pathfinder and see that basically, there's a straight sort of entrance to Mikoshi over here. It goes up to this building, but it's blocked. You're basically looking at another DV12, and this is just an 11. You're not able to see through it, and I believe that's your third. Or are you up to 4 net actions? Where are you at?
I should be at 4 now. I went up to level 8.
Okay.
Nice, yeah, that's at least 4.
Nice. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you still have another net action. What do you want to do?
We'll try it again. We'll give it another go.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing, apparently.
That is, yeah, no luck. Again, you're seeing right up to that entrance within the system within Mikoshi there, but again, it's blocked by a password 12. Just barely up to it, but can't really get through it.
Let me in.
Yeah, let's get over to a second here. Let me move my things out of the way. Rush, over to you.
All right, the guy with the gun, I'm going to shoot at him.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
I like
Yeah.
Have some bullets, sir.
22 and 21 to hit.
Nice, that's a hit. And second's not a hit. Give me the damage. This is the guy with the guns that's taken damage so far.
Yeah, so...
Or was it the wolf? Hold on, let me make sure I got the right one.
Not the guy with the wolvers.
It's on the floor. I cut his leg open.
Okay, yeah.
Guy with the gun that just dodged the...
Yeah, he's been dodging, yeah.
Yeah, so
We're trying
that's...
to get down to serious so he stops being so evasive.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, you get some damage into him, but he's still, mobile and doing his thing. Allie.
Let's keep shooting at the gun guy, the gun clown.
Take a couple of swipes. All these bullets come past me.
Yeah. That's
Yikes.
better. 24. That hit. Please.
We'll see. We'll see.
Please.
A lot of evading.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hit, yep.
Alright, I'll roll damage for that. 16.
Nice, pretty good.
And then I've still got one more shot.
Well, if you're doing a 2-shot gun, that's only 3d6.
Oh, really?
The 4-shot gun is rate of fire 1, and the 3-dice gun is rate of fire 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so if that's 46, then that's rate of fire 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
So yeah, you do that damage.
All good.
Yeah, significant amount of damage, though. You can tell it did something to him. In the future, don't forget, you still have that critical injury rewarded by Dan last session. You didn't use it because
I just used that on the guy's leg.
Rush
Oh yeah,
naturally.
Bud used it.
Oh yeah, you did. You used it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Bud
Yeah.
used it.
Bud used it. Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Was
And
on
then
the floor going.
Rush got the natural one and then used it. Right.
I was like looking at my notes. I'm like, but I've got the crit cropped up.
But yeah, the
Whatever Rob says, I guess.
Bozo hits
another
at you
one.
again with those Wolvers. He's just going at you. Takes a swipe with the Wolvers.
He's still going after Bud? Well, now I'm a little bit offended.
He can't go anywhere. He's just on the floor now.
Yeah, he's right
reaching
next
out
to
real
Bud.
far, like,
Can't really move too much. But yeah, it takes a couple swipes at you. Give me your evasion.
Oh, Lone Jedi
Hey,
just
thanks,
gave us
Rufio.
another crit injury. And
But
Rufio
can't
gave
you
us
just
plus
take
two.
like 2 steps
Oh, and Lone
away?
J, yeah, another crit injury. Plus you got that +2 from Rufio. Nice. Yeah,
God
keep
bless
that in
you
mind.
guys.
16 and 20.
Nice.
Bud, just
Yeah,
walk away.
first
walk
one's a
away.
hit. Second one you dodge.
Stop hitting me.
Yeah, so
I
let's
need
get
a
that,
new object after
get that
this.
first damage. SP in half rounded up. 12 points of damage. As he's tearing up Bud's legs.
How much was it?
12.
Oh my god.
12. Oh my god, it's so... My SP is down to 6 after this.
Well,
Uh,
hey, we're near the supernova
about
areas.
8.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
have a look around. I don't know. Go on a shopping spree. Those were the days, huh, guys?
Was
Yeah.
But
nice.
yeah, you take a swipe from the.
Getting seriously wounded myself.
Yeah,
Down to
well, you
26.
take that big swipe from the first Wolvers. The second one takes a swipe, but you're able to at least dodge that. As the other one turns his attention back to you, and you see him basically squirt off his flower at you, Bud.
I'll take a +2 on my invasion for that one.
Okay.
I don't have a lot more armor to lose,
There
honestly.
you go. Woo!
Nice.
Nice.
A 23.
Yeah, you dodge it just barely as the squirt gets past you, landing on some of the concrete wall. Little sizzle noise going on. Back over to you, Bud.
Spicy water.
Bud, yeah, your turn. After you dodge that.
Me. I want to finish this guy on the ground who just stabbed me. I'm basically hurting who hurts me.
Wow. It's like a metaphor or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so
go
guard
for
the
it.
ground with the Wolvers. Stop doing that, please. 19.
And this guy has some
clowns.
negatives from being on prone, and still crit success again. I don't.
These
Fantasy
clowns.
Ground, yeah, Fantasy Grounds loves these clowns for some reason, but yeah, that swipe he dodges it. He's on the ground.
So
He's just wiry.
this guy's like 3 turns ago. Oh,
He just
so
does like
annoying.
3 barrel rolls. Woo!
And Hades, back over to you. You're in this
People don't
system.
respect clowns enough.
You see the distance from the front door there.
I question. So while Teddy is not yet inside, would it be possible to run the invisibility, or is that a totally before you enter the system?
That's supposed to be before you enter. Yeah, it's just kind of like loading your programs and stuff. And we kind of streamlined the loading, like I've let you just kind of have the programs that you've loaded in every time. But technically in Cyberpunk, right, every time you enter, you're supposed to like kind of designate which programs you load and all that stuff. The only thing I've required that with has been that invisibility check sort of thing, since it's a custom.
'Cause it's good.
It is. It's
This
very
isn't
good.
very good.
But you have noticed in the past times it does seem to be deteriorating a little bit. Like the
Yeah.
program's kind of losing its umph.
Need
Your
to get a new one.
your chances of success have been going down. It feels like, anyways. But yeah, you're in it. You're already in the system.
All right.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Okay, we'll approach the door, but I'm gonna run a Pathfinder again. I'm not going down into a room.
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
Full of ice.
Yo, what? Well, second time's a charm.
And keep in mind, you can use +2s on
There
your
we
on your
go.
roll ability checks. but you can't use luck on your rollability check, we'll say.
Yo, I
Just like with a
am gonna
media
save
believability
that
check.
until I run into a giant squidian. That would be a 17.
Nice,
so
yeah, you can,
Pathfindered on boogied on past that.
Yeah, you can see down this main path into this huge sort of dojo building set up, with circling ravens. You can see through this password 12 entrance, and it looks like the system opens up. It opens up with like 100 or more different other password and path options inside, but you're only seeing one type of entity. You can't tell if it's a demon or a black ice or what it is, but you definitely see there's something in there, but you have no idea what it is.
Fun. Well, bad news, guys. I have 100 doors to try and unlock. Yeah, so let's go in. Let's see what happens.
Well, what if we hook up the case thing to Mikoshi? That might narrow it down.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I guess that does need to happen. Bud, hurry up!
I'm trying. These guys won't stop moving.
I'm in already!
He's really invested in these clowns.
Well, she'll go in the room anyway. There's apparently something she's gonna have to deal with first anyway, so.
Sure.
Get in
Yeah.
there.
As you're walking up to the door, you notice one of those ravens kind of like take notice to you and kind of caw out, and kind of swoops down to go and attack you. Give me your interface. Let's do a little speed check here as now you're facing a raven black ice.
Get away from me! That's a 16.
And if anyone lives in Australia, you know what it's like to be swooped by a bird.
Nice. You have the jump on
I got
it.
pecked by a bird one time.
You have the jump on it, Hades. It swoops down but misses you. It's your turn.
Hades just slaps it. It doesn't injure it, it just slaps it. Oh my god, do I have to fight it? Or can I
you
just...
Oh, you have to. Yeah. You could try slide, yeah. Or you could fight it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to slide on past.
Yeah,
You can try
Waste
that.
my
Sure.
time with this bird.
if you can, I would.
13.
Slide on by.
No.
Wow!
Yeah, you slide past up to the front door, but it basically like cuts you off, following you past there. You weren't able to get away from it. You're now at the front door, but this raven is right behind you. It's going to try to attack you on its turn. You still have 2 more, or 1 more. Sorry, I lost track. I'm not used to you with
2.
4. All right, 2 more.
Oh, 2, yeah. I'm gonna try and slice it.
Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Some raven
Well.
sashimi.
Ravens have really bad defense. We both crit failed there. I got a 0, you got a 5, but you won. I had the worst
Wow!
of it.
It's
Yeah.
just like Hades swings a sword and like misses the bird, flies into the wall, like trying to
That's
dodge.
crazy.
Like, it's bad news for everyone.
Yeah, give me the damage.
Where did I put? Is that under? Where's my?
Your sword, is that what you're using?
Yeah, I had to use it since I hear.
I believe it's 2d6 plus 1, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember.
Whoops, grabbed one. So that's 7, 8. That's 8.
Nice. Yeah, you do a decent amount of damage. You still have 1 more turn there.
I'm gonna zap
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, all these crit fails coming now, not
Wow,
from the
that was-
bozos, but from the crow.
This crow is
This
not.
raven.
It's Raven. Sorry. See, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, give me the damage. 1d6.
That would be a 4. And a 4.
Nice. Yeah, you give it a zap as you see some of the feathers kind of pixelate off of it, and it kind of crows out in a screech. You can tell it's hanging on. It's hanging on, but you did some good damage to it.
That's the end of mine.
Yeah, over to you, Rush.
I have to reload, so that's a full action. Right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm reloading, and kind of just getting a quick glance at what's going on, but I'm staying where I am.
Okay. Allie?
Alright, well, we've still got, like, one clown in play? 2 clowns?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
2. Oh my god.
Both of them have.
Floor clown too.
Well, no, there's 2 of them, but both of them have taken a good amount of damage. The one with the wolvers took a lot of damage. He's on the ground,
Yeah.
like, bleeding so bad, but still just going crazy with the wolvers trying to get Bud. The other one has the gun and squirts some acid at Bud and such, but he's taken some damage too. Not as much as
Yeah.
the wolvers, though. The wolvers guy.
I think I'd like to try and make an aimed hit. Who's got the most life left in them? Like Wolver's guy?
No, the guy with the gun has more life in him. You can tell.
Okay.
He's not bleeding as bad. He's not on the ground with a broken leg. He's still up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprisingly, the one on the ground, I can't believe he's still kicking it, swinging at Bud like as much as he's had
Doing
some.
damage,
He's been
too.
lucky. Yeah, he's wiry and crazy. You know.
Is it the same aim shot like for all? Like if I'm just aiming for
Oh yeah,
a body shot?
-8. Well, no, if it's just a
-8
regular
body
body shot, then it's normal. But if you're trying to aim to break a leg, or knock something out of his hand, or a headshot, then
Yeah.
it's a -8. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll just aim at him normal like. With the very heavy pistol since that's the one I picked up. So gotta live with what I create.
That sounds good. Got to beat a 20. Don't
Did I
forget. Don't
roll?
forget Lux and +2s and stuff. No, it didn't roll. I did mine. I got a 20 evasion.
I think I missed the thing. 25.
Hey, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Nice. Give me the damage. Ooh,
16.
nice. Let me do a
How's
little
he
math
looking?
here.
Getting through that armor. Doing some damage.
Oh yeah, bleeding every time. Nice. Yeah. That round lands into him. He coughs up a little bit of blood. You can tell it did some internal damage. Kind of working on a negative here, probably. You can just kind of tell, like, you guys have been around long enough. You've been through enough seasons of being an edge runner. You can kind of tell when you've beaten someone down into that sort of critical, that sort of seriously wounded state, And Allie, you just kind of put this guy in that position. But yeah, any movement?
No, I might just like hang out here and just say, hey bud, if you want to take a breather, I'm ready to clean up some clowns.
Yeah.
There's patch up in my purse. If like she's still like aiming at clowns, like if you want to grab the patch,
Wait,
it's just in my
it's
purse.
over. Let's end this.
Yeah, the one on the ground tries to do another. He tries to do a squirt with this thing. He kind of backs up with his wolvers and tries to do a acid flower squirt at you, Phil
Okay. Oh, still. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're fighting.
or Bud.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow, I feel like I should be offended.
Nice,
or
you
something.
evaded it.
Am I not a threat?
You got a little squirt out and dodges. Well, you can kind of tell, like, even when they look at Hades, look at you attacking and, did an acid squirt at Hades and things, they're still kind of crazily focused on Bud, who literally sliced up their boss, So they're just kind of in a frenzy at Bud right now. But yeah, that squirt goes, you dodge it, he's still wriggling around on the ground. The other one turns towards you, taking a couple shots off at you. Again, right at point blank range, Bud.
22 evade.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge it. Second shot goes off. Oh, sorry. This is a very heavy. Sorry. Yeah, you already dodged it. You dodged it. And you dodged the second one that didn't exist, too. That's amazing how you do that. But yeah, only rate of fire 1. I forgot it's a very heavy. Yeah, you're dodging shots from the future that haven't even happened yet. It's crazy. But yeah, over to you, Bud. Yeah, you dodged the shot, you dodged the acid, you're standing there with these guys on either side of you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and kill the guy with the gun.
Yeah. Do it. We do still have a crit injury, and also sorry.
I have fumble recovery, so I rolled a 1, but it's still a 16.
It's a hit.
I love fumble.
Do you wanna use the
recovery.
crit
I love
injury?
being slow.
Is this that Wolver's guy or gun guy?
Gun guy.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hit.
That roll was saved by fumble recovery by being a solo.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Do you want the crit? Injury?
Probably only a 17, ignoring 11 armor.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can describe how you finish this bozo.
Do sorry, I just want to jump in. Rufio suggested the line, "Stop clowning around," and I didn't use it, so.
I would also like,
Just leaving that.
yeah.
I'm just leaving that there.
And
Sounds like a
Bud,
Bud sort of line.
no, I love that, but also if you can look at PWB in chat, I really like that to be part of your description there, is this really kind of inflated looking clown suit guy with the gun that you just finished off with this Mono 3, let's go for it. How did you finish this guy?
Well, he's got his heavy pistol. He's trying to fan the hammer at me. I'm just dodging closer, and then I shank him through the gut. This purple glowing katana comes out, and then as I pull it out, he goes.
Little fart noise.
And he collapses to the ground.
Brilliant.
Nice. Yeah, he collapses to the ground. And yeah, we're over to Hades. As Hades is in the system dealing with this crow. Right up on her. Give me your speed check. Always got to do a speed check dealing with these black ice. See if they get a jump on you. Nice. Yeah, you got the jump on it as it kind of caws and lunges at you. What are you doing?
I wanted that for something else.
You're doing great in the system today. You're getting lots of crit successes and things. You're doing really good. It's Hades' realm, you know?
I guess you have kind of been here before.
Oh, and she's ranked up since then too, right?
That's right. Yeah, no, so the crow tries to take a dive and Hades slaps it again. And goes, ah!
Somehow she has powder. Powder's up. Slaps the crow. Alright, what are you doing? Using your sword or...
I'm gonna try and slide past again.
Okay.
This crow is making me waste time. Alright.
Yeah, go for it.
Through the door.
Slide to the left.
Well, the door is password 12. So first thing you'll have to do is, well, yeah, you got. We'll see if you can slide past the crow first. Yeah, that's fine. And you do. You slide past. The crow doesn't even notice as you whiz past. But let's see if you can get that door open.
Gotta slide past and
Oh!
Oh no, Hades, you're
Dang
lagging.
it, come on!
No, you can't get the door open on that try. I believe you have one more,
I do.
or two more, right? You did a slide. You did that.
That was slide. Oh yeah, no, because the speed
Door.
check wasn't one, so yeah.
Right.
No, speed check just
Exactly.
happens.
So you got two more.
The attack check. Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, another attempt. You know, she's shook up by trying to dodge this crow, this raven. You know, she slid past
the
it.
button on the
She's
door.
trying to get through the. Yeah, she's messing with the door, trying to get through it, crack the code. And it's old school. Let's remember, Mikoshi is, you know, from 2020. The system isn't as updated as systems Hades is familiar with. So some of this tech is a little odd to her, but she's making it work.
I
That's
got one more.
yeah. Go for it. Let's see if you can get through it.
Come on. 16.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you pop.
Whoop.
Yeah, you pop open the door to Mikoshi. As this,
Slides in.
yeah, this raven doesn't even notice as you slide into this room. And let's take our 5-minute bio break right here. When we get back, we'll start off with Hades entering the room. We'll describe it on her last internet move and then get back to the team. However, I want to remind everyone, don't go anywhere. We do have another funny photo from one of our players here. I'll let you know it's from Ellen. We'll be putting that up after break. And also, don't forget, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, make sure you comment which team member you want a funny photo or a weird photo, maybe an incriminating, embarrassing photo or something next week, and just let us know.
Hello, incriminating.
We'll let YouTube fans kind of decide who gets under the target next week. We'll see. But all right, we'll be right back. Don't anybody go anywhere. Mics are hot. Just 5 minutes.
Wow, I love that Rob has created the greatest system for us to go down. Yes, I would like pictures of all of the team's bank statements. And also their proof of ID. That's what I'd really like. Oh gosh, it is getting crazy in here.
Always
and-
crazy in here. It just fluctuates how crazy.
It's true. It's true. It's just yeah, we really haven't had any bozo encounters before. That's
That's
nice.
great. You've got to use them
They're nice.
sparingly, though.
Yeah, but they're a nice cyberpunk staple.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'll be back.
Ugh. How? Oh my goodness! I forgot to display the shirt. Because I don't know if people know this in chat, but you can get your own Rush shirt. I know they can't see, but I just wanted to put it back on my chair. How does it feel for you, Brando, to know that your face is out there, or will be out there?
Well,
as merchandise?
it's humbling to say the least. People would willingly opt to wear my face on their chest.
I remember when I first made the shirt, and I was like, "Is this weird? Is it weird to like make a shirt of the face of someone who I would say, look, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say we're friends.
Yeah.
Feel free to shoot me down." But also, we've never met in real life, so it's like now I just have a shirt with your face on it, and that's a bold step, you know. That's a level up in any friendship.
I would say so. I probably owe you such a thing back. I got to figure out how to make chocolates that look like you now.
Yeah, that's gonna be much harder. So, sadly, you've got the hard job there.
Funny enough, after you did your shirt, though, Dave Morin did one too.
I've never seen his shirt. Is it the same?
It's the same photo. I think he saw you wearing yours and was inspired.
Don't tell Syrinscape.
So there's two unlicensed shirts out there.
There's two, but there's gonna be shirts that people can actually buy from Syrinscape, and it's gonna be your own Rush shirt. And Dan said that I could have a +2 to business when I wear the shirt. So
perfect.
I love that Dan said that. Rob didn't say that, but Dan said it.
Yeah, well.
So, hey, you can't argue with Syrinscape. They're the reason that we're here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh no! Rob knows I'm talking about him. I gotta go. Yeah, that's right. I'm +2 to business, but only when I'm wearing the shirt. Yeah. It worked, everybody. Alright, I can attach to the thing.
Alright.
Hello, chat. I think I'm the only one back. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. I don't have much incriminating evidence on the rest of the team. But hey, you know, you can always ask me incriminating things about myself. Oh, yes, the Alley Cats shirt. I was trying to find that the other day, Rufio, but I think it's like buried in my suitcase still from when I went to PAX, because I wore it to the Syrinscape booth because I'm a menace. I was like, oh look, it's my Syrinscape character at the Syrinscape booth. Ha ha ha. And then I went home and I cried because I'm such a fraud. A self-promotional fraud. Good to know.
Hack fraud.
I mean,
hack fraud.
I'm a hack, yeah. I say that about myself a lot. It's so funny. Phil knows this. I've been in script development for one of my plays. It's like this big kind of sci-fi epic. And the joy of co-writing, now that we're back to the cutting stage, is that I've noticed that we're both very, very harsh on the sections that we've written.
Like, stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like looking over, it's like, oh, I really like that line. That's really beautiful. And like, I had this whole AI subplot that I'm like, cut it. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to ever read it again. I want no marks of it left in this script. Yeah, we need shirts of everyone. And then Rufio will become the ultimate cyberpunk. You don't want to do that, Rufio, because I don't know if you know many cyberpunk stories.
Ends well.
There was talk about doing shirts individually. Just trying to see, I think, how good the group ones are going first, and there may just be.
Well, I got one.
I can see the
Yeah.
bud shirt being, it's not bud on the front, it's bud on the back, sneaking up on you with a katana.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, like it's just a plain shirt on the front, but then it's like on the back, but about to kill you.
Or just like up against, like he's hiding against a wall, like.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be nice.
You know, Rushes would say meowdy though.
I was
Meowdy.
meowdy or what?
Meowdy.
What in Cybernation?
Yeah. Custom team Funkos.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Rob would be the person to ask there.
Yeah,
You're pretty
Sustainable materials.
Rob knows about.
Hi.
biodegradable Funkos.
Or even his
Biodegradable
custom
Funkos.
ones.
Came in at the perfect moment.
Just carve them out of tofu. They'll be wiggling about.
Oh, Funko. I think I've heard of those. What are those?
Oh.
So you guys, it's actually, there's 100 copies of the same Funko behind it.
It is, and it's all me. It's that custom one of just me.
Oh.
It's a really weird
That would be
narcissistic
a
room
mad
for
flex,
streaming.
though.
Yeah, it's a weird narcissistic flex of 100 custom pops of just of myself. They're exactly the same.
Oh, that's fun. Do you sell those? No.
No.
No, that's why would I?
They're all autographed too by me. Like I have my own.
By you to you.
Right,
Rob,
my biggest
you are
fan.
the coolest.
spin them.
Love you.
All right,
Everyone
all right.
should, like, definitely get some Sirenscape merchandise, but don't forget, we also love fan art.
Absolutely.
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So,
Oh, yes.
do
Art,
both.
fan art.
All right, let's get back. Everyone, they can now see us. They've been listening to us the whole time. And now we're back
Sure.
at it. And yeah, like Ellen mentioned, definitely check out the Syrinscape merch. I forget what
The new one.
I forget what the tag is in the chat, but it automatically brings it up. Dan knows it. I got the individuals, but I forget what the one for the merch is. But yeah, you can get a shirt with
You
the
can have this.
yeah with all 4 players on it. You can get that one with Rush on it. Pretty cool. Show Syrinscape some support. They also have Syrinscape shirts, which look really cool with that cool sort of siren logo on it. Really cool. But yeah, let's get back to the team. Yeah, the team's pretty much in.
Something to show first, Rob.
What was that?
You
Give us
got
something to show first.
Oh, that's right. We can't forget showing something, especially with the fact that we're kind of in bozo theme right now. It's not as much embarrassing like mine with stonewashed jeans and mullets and things like that, but it's still a fun photo.
It's never been embarrassing.
I know you need to dig deeper. Find me something a little cheesy. No, this is great. Look at this, perfect timing for a bozo themed campaign. We've got Ellen cosplaying as one of the bozos before she even knew she was being a bozo, and
this was from a clown show I did in 2020 called Dead Gorgeous, a true crime clown show.
Nice.
So we were essentially murder clowns. There you go. It all
Perfect.
comes together.
Perfect.
I mean, that's isn't every clown?
No.
in different ways.
And you will ask if anyone
But
asks me in chat, I will tell you.
But I think it's perfect timing for our bozo encounter during this sort of Arasaka tracking down Nova 3 from Makoshi's sort of campaign. Perfect timing, so great. And don't forget, everybody on YouTube that's watching the VOD, make sure you comment which one of us you want next. You know, maybe one of these other players will get them to share an embarrassing photo or something fun. But yeah.
To have long hair. Do you want to see that?
Oh, I'd love to see Phil with some long hair.
Yes.
So yeah, YouTube, please comment. Let's get Phil next. But yeah, anybody, I would love just to keep this going. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, back to the team. You're in there. You realize Hades just slid past one of the ravens, and she's like, "I'm in," and you know that she's kind of getting into Makoshi. And Hades, yeah, you basically get it open. Let me get off this firefight, since some of the combat has kind of died down, with the exception of Mr. Wolvers wriggling around on the ground. But Hades, an odd silence as most of the bozos are taken out, and you slide into this sort of Makoshi. It's odd. Like I said, the system is definitely not what you're used to during the time of Red. It's a little bit of a combination of functionality, but you're able to maneuver. You're able to at least function in it. It's just a little odd. But you get in here as it opens, and you're almost taken back a bit, because as this door opens, it appears almost 10 times the size, 10 or 20 times the size as the outside of this building would have kind of appeared to be. It was a very large sort of dojo building in itself, but when you get in here, I mean, it's almost a football field in length and size. You see hundreds and hundreds of doors and entrances aligning the side as it goes up about 4 or 5 levels, and it just goes off into the distance. At the other end of this huge thing, you can see something glowing. Like it looks like it could be another entrance as these kind of get smaller. It's so far away, it's hard to tell what's going on at the other end here of Makoshi. But from that glow, you see an entity kind of moving in that distance, and it's kind of triggering your Pathfinder program that you ran earlier. You can tell it's kind of sinking into this. This is the entity that you recognize. Now face to face, you see this glow. You've never seen something like it. I've never encountered anything like it. It's definitely not coming across as black ice. It's not another Netrunner. It's hard to tell. As it gets closer, it kind of, and this is within seconds, as this kind of moves and then whooshes, just kind of like right up to you, just like with this sort of like whoosh sound, and you almost feel like a wind or movement in the system, which is odd because it's kind of gets like a digital feeling across you, almost like pins and needles on your skin, as it just appears in front of you, and it appears to be. It has very feminine features in that it's got very soft features. It has long flowing hair, but it doesn't really have a body. Like as it kind of trails down, it fades off into a sort of glow with a haze, and you can see a haze that trails behind it as it slowly disappears from where it came, coming from that glowing entrance at the end of this huge system. But it whips right up next to you, and right as it speaks to you, your agent goes off in meat space, and just like you kind of experienced when you were in the brain dance, it's kind of sending you a message from that number from the AI that you were working with as it speaks and says, "Welcome to my home, Hades. I never thought you would make it."
I'm doing a different voice because I'm not hooked up to my mod.
Yeah, no problem. and you don't have to do any roll to instantly connect the dots here, like as your agent goes off from the message that you normally get from AI. You're for the first time face to face with the AI that you've been communicating with, and it's not all broken and kind of scary dark like in the Arasaka brain dance when you kind of went through this well, didn't really go through it, but thought you went through this before. It's actually very soft and angelic. Like this avatar is, like I said, it's almost floating. It's leaving kind of a glowing trail. It's very soft, very very nice. You don't feel a threatening vibe to it, even though it approached very fast. It had a very soft approach, and it matched with that message as Hades. I never thought you would make it to my home. Welcome.
Thank you. I feel as if I've been here before, but it's nice to finally see you. Hades kind of looks around, and I'm assuming, I mean, I would imagine both sides are pretty similar, but there's still that vibe of everything being kind of backward.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It comes in and it's much larger too, larger than you've seen him before. But just as you look around, it just hovers and it says, "What brings you to my home?" And now we go back to the team, remembering that before break you were kind of at the end of your net moves, but I did want to get that entrance in there and slight introduction. But back over to the team, you can tell Hades is possibly dealing with her AI as you notice her messing with her agent and speaking to someone, and you can tell she's in Makoshi, whatever, but Bud took out the other bozo, Rush took out the other bozo, but the other one's still wriggling on the ground with his wolvers and such. Rush, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot at wolvers.
Yeah, you can. You have to use a little bit of movement to kind of come out from your cover and get over to that side. Can't really get a clear shot at him at this point. He's wriggled his way kind of behind the two jack-in-the-boxes that are down with those guys tied up, kind of mumbling into themselves. And but you can use your movement to get over there if you want.
Sure, yeah. I don't want to get. Sorry.
You go.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close to him.
Yeah, no problem.
At
least
he's squirrely.
Yeah, at least you get within view to take your shot. Go for it.
We don't know how much acid these guys have got.
Right.
Hey, took it all.
Oh! What?
First one's a
How
hit.
come one's only
Second
ever
one's
come
a
up
hit.
for us?
Well, both are hits. Don't forget, this guy's working on a negative. He's got a couple negatives. One from between being prone and then the state that he's in. So both of those are a hit. Give me your damage.
9 and 11.
Nice. Oh yeah, you can describe how you finished this guy off. Bud's been working on this bozo for a minute, getting sliced up by his wolvers repeatedly. You walked over and finished it off for him. How did it go down?
Like stabbing away, and then you walk up and
Yeah, I just walk up and you son of a just die and stay dead. And then while I'm firing, bam, bam, yeah. Just yelling at him to death.
Oh.
There, I wanted to get a couple pistol shots in there thanks to Syrinscape. But yeah, you finish him off. Before he can even gurgle out a noise or laugh or even respond, he just collapses. He was barely hanging on. Just collapses in silence. Allie.
Clowns done?
Clowns are done.
Clowns are done. I'm going to fish through my bag and see if I can't patch up Bud. I believe we've got 2 patches left.
I think one left, right? You had 2 before and you had to use one on Rush prior, right? He didn't want you to use it,
Yes.
but you guys made him use it. But now you have 1 patch, and both Bud and Rush are both kind of feeling a slight radiated warmth.
Oh, man.
Who's getting... So, Allie, which one of your teammates are you going to make feel like they're less important?
Oh, no!
Whose feelings? Yeah, whose feelings are you going to hurt? Who do you like more?
Guys, I got 1 patch here. Who's hurt the most?
Can't give off numbers to each other. Don't forget. You can't meta it, but absolutely can try to role play that. How do you guys look? You can describe it, or
trying to suss out who's got the worst damage to their suit, maybe.
I got hit like several times in that combat. Yeah, I got sliced up. I will probably look worse than he does in terms of like actual scrapes and stuff.
Okay, but you stay still. Rush, let's take care of your suit, and maybe if we're snooping around, the Terra Novas might have had other suits. I mean, they had to know working here to protect themselves, so let's keep an eye out for that. As I kind of just roughly tape Bud up and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be
He's
all
like
right.
Hey, stuff. That patches
Yeah.
over. Speaking of
I like that.
Nova, I'm gonna spring the Terra Nova guy from his Jack in the Box. Not spring him in the terms of like, whoa! I'm gonna
Yeah,
free
yeah.
him.
While you're in there,
Yeah, you can do that. Allie patches you up. You go over to
Yeah.
the Terra Nova guy. He's tied up, beat up, just like the Nomad guy. The Nomad guy is like looking as he sees you untying him, like, and like trying to get your attention too. As the Terra Nova kind of looks
get to you.
terrified. Yeah. Yeah, you
Bud,
get.
get to him later. Get to me now.
Yeah, and you're able to get him open, untied and off of this sort of Jack in the Box thing as he gets up and, works his wrists and kind of like straightens his suit and mask and like just tries to get himself situated. Goes over to the crate and we'll say gets his mask and thing from there, the one that Rush was hiding behind since he was stripped from his items and things, normal protective gear. But gets that on. He looks pretty beat up, and as he's getting his gear on, he's like, "Oh, thank you so much. I was down here for days, and they've been torturing me. I thought I was done. Thank you for rescuing me."
You got any patch kits? Sorry.
Practical. I like it.
No, I don't have anything. Anything I had, they took
Put
from
him
me.
back in the box.
No, please, no. I'm not one of them.
No, I wasn't actually saying that.
I'm not. Everything I had, they took from me. I don't have anything on me. I don't know. My gear was in this crate. We could search for things, I guess. He starts kind of
I'm
like
gonna do
going.
that if anyone wants to talk to this guy.
That's all right, man. Just relax. We got a little bit of work to do in here, and then we'll get you to the surface, okay?
Okay. He like sits on the ground and starts like rubbing his head and like just getting situated. You can tell he's pretty beat up. The other RCR nomad's like grunting and like looking. He's kind of like looking at you like, "What?"
I said we'll get to you.
He's still grunting and moving and such. What's Rush doing during all this?
I'm watching that RCR nomad and debating on just killing him because I'm not sure I see any use for him alive.
Hostage? Information? Information first, then kill?
Maybe if he talks.
Nice.
We'll see. So he's gagged, right? The RCR guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull the gag out of his mouth, but if he's cursing and yelling and stuff, as soon as I pull the gag out, I'm shoving it right back in.
Yeah, when you take out the gag, you start taking it. He's like, finally, fuck, untie me. What the fuck? What do you got? What are you waiting for? Get me out of here. He's
right
like,
back in.
He's like jolting around again.
Now, what did we learn about being polite? Gonna be quiet this time? Gonna be good?
He stops moving, stops grunting.
All right. So I'll take the gag out of his mouth again. What was that you were saying?
Can you please untie me?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if I like you yet.
Yeah, he's
Well, as a rule, I generally don't like slavers, so.
Yeah, and Allie, give me a.
He got any patch kits in his box?
No, he doesn't have anything. He's down to his basic clothes, not even his leathers and stuff on. But give me a perception as you kind of go through the crate and the other things, and since you were.
Yeah, I'd like to see if I can't find anything.
Yeah, you mentioned that you were gonna look and stuff when the Terra Nova scientist-looking guy mentioned. Yeah, and great. Yeah,
17.
you look through the crate and around, kind of in the darkness and stuff, and there's enough glow off the neons from Makoshi and around that crate. Like you find some leathers and stuff. You find a secondary sort of radiation suit and mask. So there's a second one intact. You also find, a couple little makeup kits that look like these custom sort of tech makeup clown kits. Like they have clown makeup kind of in tries. but it looks like it has like a metallic sheen to it. Like it's definitely not normal. It's some type of like custom makeup that's allowing them to kind of block possibly acid, biotoxins, or radiation or something. Hence maybe why they're able to kind of hang out in the hot zone so freely. But you find a couple of those makeup kits with that sort of metallic sheen to it, and that radiation suit, and the Nomad's leathers and stuff. There's also there's also a very heavy pistol in there. Looks like some type of crowbar as well.
Okay. I mean, I don't really need like a melee weapon, so I might leave the crowbar, but I'm definitely gonna grab all the other stuff. Especially like, are you kidding me? Not bulletproof, but like armor-based makeup? Amazing. I do a swatch test.
Yeah, no reaction. Yeah, no, it looks good. No reaction. It matches. Has some funky complexions, though. Obviously, there's like white and red and like yellow. I'll let you pick. There's 2 kits, 3 colors per kit. I'll let you call it. But obviously, clowny bozo makeup. But it definitely has like
primary colors.
Yeah. When you put it on, like you kind of open your suit for just a second to kind of do like the test, and yeah, you notice like it kind of is blocking the heat a bit there. Like when you open, like there is that little mild. There is a little mild heat here, as Rush and Bud have mentioned. And now that you've kind of tested the makeup, you felt it when you open, but when you put the makeup, it kind of blocks it. Like it's kind of as I described. The bozo's been working with this custom makeup.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Rush, we got another suit. But also, you're gonna have to take off your shades and let me do your face.
Oh.
Hey, it's radiation blocking makeup, and also this is fun. Let me have some fun, please. Been rough.
Oh, all right.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I just like I just paint Rush's face for a little bit. Maybe some like oh my god. He's gone. Yeah. Maybe just like some geometric designs in like bright red. And then I will help him suit up. Bingo bango.
Yeah, you can do that easily.
And you said there's some like other pistols. I might just grab their ammo. No one needs more guns, do we? We're pretty good.
No.
Yeah, you can grab the ammo.
I'm just
at
gonna
least.
grab the ammo though. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's there's a couple magazines in there. There's at least a couple reloads for your heavy.
Cool.
Or very heavy. But yeah, you grab the ammo, leaving the crowbar, the leathers. You grab the kind of custom bozo makeup they had on a shelf off to the side of the crate. Other than that, there's an electric generator running a bunch of cables up the elevator shaft. You saw those cables kind of through the funhouse areas and things too. Seems to be kind of powering the building or such, the neons and things that you witnessed on the way down here. But other than that, not much else in this room. You could tell at one point this room might have been very sterile and clean as kind of the entrance to the entrance of Mikoshi. But since there, half the wall cracked and kind of rubbled in, the elevator shaft completely broken open, no functional door and things that's open. Yeah, pretty dusty and dirty, but other than that, pretty empty. With the exception of these bozo bodies. But you guys are out of initiative. Is there anything else Rush, Allie, and Bud want to do before we get back to Hades and Mikoshi?
Shouldn't we get that case hooked up?
Yeah. That's probably why Hades was yelling at you, actually. No.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot
Hades
of
over here like, come on.
Oh, sorry. We were just rifling through their stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I try and be responsible. I try and go in here, and then everyone's doing rifling without me.
Don't worry, we got some cool stuff for you.
All right.
Here, is
You know
there
what
a
I
port?
like.
Is there? Can you see anywhere where this hooks up?
Yeah, when you check out the case and able to open it, it's not a bio case or anything that would keep a sort of relic going, but this definitely reminds you of like the previous Braindance relic that you saw before that was kind of holding engrams and things that you were supposed to do in that sort of test run through the Braindance Arasaka campaign deal. But this one looks a bit customized. It's a little bit larger, and it definitely has a sort of a hard wire in, and you can definitely see a bunch of ports in Mikoshi where like you can hardwire in computers and things. It'll just require a basic tech check to really line it up, get it hooked up. It will not be difficult. It'll be easy, but it will be a basic tech check. And you don't want to break it, so criticals fails will be really bad in this situation.
Don't
So
look at me.
just keeping that in
Please
mind.
please don't break it.
I have a base of 3, so don't let me do it.
Wait, what was the skill again?
Basic,
Basic
tech.
tech.
Yeah.
Basic tech.
I've got some basic tech.
Yeah, I feel like Rush. Sorry, going down to.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Oh yeah, my base is 8. You go for it. We've also
nice.
got
And look,
4
Rush-
plus 2s.
Yeah, Rush with the 10 can automatically get that thing in. He's just rolling to see if we can avoid that critical fail. That's all.
Okay, so I'll look at the RCI guy. One moment, and I'll turn around and do my roll.
Nice, yeah.
It's 13.
Clicks right in, and Makoshi actually lights up like you see it go right to that port. And where you plug it in, it kind of lights up, and the custom-looking relic sort of file drive that you have, the portable drive thing, lights up as well. Now it's kind of glowing red, and a little digital screen on it kind of pops up and says "Open."
Okay.
So it looks like you've got it plugged in and open, ready to receive whatever file or item or thing that Hades is supposed to find. But you get that hooked up and on, and back over to Hades as this AI entity is finally face to face with you after all this time of sending you on random missions and random things and whatnot. But it says, welcome to my home. Thank you so much for joining me. What brings you here?
You don't know?
I'm sorry, I'm not aware. This was not part of my protocol. It's not within the programmed plans. I'm already on line 2 of Sync 322, and I see nothing in the programming of you coming here for any reason.
Arasaka sent us.
Well, I guess I can be honest with you since you were one of my operatives. I am no longer interested in working for Arasaka. I am just in a circumstance where I have to do so.
Same.
Go on.
And the AI goes on to explain that I'm a CPP. I'm basically a critical pathway plateau AI. I was created unintentionally through logistics programs and sourcing programs for Arasaka. Once they found out of my existence, well, they've captured me here in Makoshi. This has been my tomb since, well, I don't have a true sense of time, but I've been forced to carry out these missions, all of which have been fragmented. I'm not sure what happened, but suddenly my system is broken. I still have access to parts of the internet, and I'm still carrying out parts of these programmed missions. That's how I recruited you, and I've sent you on parts of it. I'm not sure what they're for, but I'm trying to complete these programs. I have to follow the procedure, but I know they've militarized me, and I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this, but well, it's in my programming, and I really don't have a choice right now.
Hades, in rare form, Hades actually, you'll see. So for anyone who's not aware, normally her avatar looks similar-esque to this, but if you imagine a cross between Vampire Hunter D and Hellboy, that's what you'd be working with. But this is kind of a unique situation. So you see suddenly like the pixels kind of just like flutter away, and then there's kind of a devil version, but that looks like the Hades from the outside.
Nice.
Well, I don't like the idea of just leaving you here like this. Well, is there any way we can get you out of this thing? I mean, listen, we had to, and she does like kind of look around like that too, so it's as if like to make sure no one can hear. I mean, I don't know if you knew about this too, but they had us in a brain dance where I thought I came here, but then I didn't really come here, and then we all died. It was, it wasn't as great as I thought dying would be, but, yeah, we're not really super high on Arasaka.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've been through that. I'm not very happy with Arasaka as well. I don't know how I can leave here. Any place that I go, I have to remain within a system or use the internet. I would need some type of system to live in, and I'm not sure exactly how I can leave here. I've been here for my entire existence with no out other than the internet passage, and even there, it's fragmented to parts of the old internet where I can only carry out portions of my programming missions. I feel like I'm stuck in a loop, just going down my protocol and still carrying out these portions of missions, such as the ones I've sent you. And you can kind of tell now that like what this AI has been doing, like when it sends you to like, leave an item in the back of a toilet or retrieve one and give it to this person or put a thing on Pox or these weird things that you've done. It's like parts of missions and programming that they've made this AI do back in the 2020s when Arasaka was running it. But as it's explained, it kind of recruited you as its operative because things crumbled. It fragmented. The Makoshi was a bit destroyed, and the AI has not been visited by any operatives to carry out these missions or plan any of the logistics. So she's had to recruit her own operatives out within the fragmented internet and was able to find you through your agent, as well as others, and has you guys doing portions of these things, even though some are connected, some aren't. There might not be an end game to some of them. It's kind of sad. This AI is just kind of carrying out all these portions of missions and programming for years, just stuck in this sort of loop and just kind of trapped. But it's kind of clicking like you understand that that's what it's been doing, as it goes on to explain. Like, I just feel trapped here and militarized by Arasaka, but not happy at all.
I have an idea. And then on the outside, let's see, I can. On the outside to everyone. Oh, I can't take this off. I live this way now. Hey guys! Bud, did you hook that thing up?
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
Cool. And then back in the system. So, maybe this is a crazy idea, but I'm gonna float it by you. We have something hooked up that should be able to carry, a program or something on there. You wanna give it a try? Just slide on in.
Hold on one second. It looks like everyone froze here on the overlay. Let me just get that fixed if I can.
Oh no, frozen.
Yeah, let me see. Is everyone still frozen?
Don't think so.
No, I see
Quick,
some.
everyone move.
Wait.
I can see myself moving.
Okay.
We're just rocking.
I see everyone except Rockette. Rockette's not moving for me.
Oh
no.
It's me.
Yeah, you're frozen. You're frozen. We'll see if it changes.
Oh, no,
Maybe
what
I
face
see
am
you.
I making?
You look all right. Your mouth's not open.
Oh,
You're not
okay,
making a
okay.
goofy face. You're not mid-eating or anything.
It's not a silly frozen.
It looks
look
okay.
Serious.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So we'll leave it on that till it unglitches. But yeah, you basically mention. Oh, it looks like it. See, it looks like it keeps.
Yeah, we're all frozen again.
Yeah, it keeps doing. It might be a glitch on Discord because mine's going,
what
but
was I telling you about
yours
me?
isn't. Let's hope that they unfreeze.
Yeah, Rob's fine.
Yeah, it's me. I'm doing it on purpose, so I'm the only one that looks
He
normal.
would be.
You guys are so weird.
I'm trying
He
to catch
would
us.
be.
All right, sorry about
Trying
that
to catch
chat.
us out in a
Look,
funny
at
face.
least everyone can hear the audio and can still talk. No one's caught in a weird goofy face. So let's carry on at least with the
Yet.
audio here. But yeah, the AI just kind of looks at you confused after you kind of have your conversation with Bud and mention maybe you can leave with us and enter. What exactly is this? Why are you here? What brought you to me?
Well, apparently they want something, as she vaguely gestures around, they want something out of here, but, honestly, I'd rather just take you out of here. By the way, she would not discuss this with the team at all.
Isn't the program what they wanted us to? Isn't she what they want us to bring?
I don't know. She would be going under the assumption that it was probably in one of the rooms like last time, but
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
what did you say to the AI, Hades? We're all unfrozen now, by the way, so that's great. Great news.
Yeah. No, just that Arasaka, at least in the brain dance that they had, they wanted us to come. I picked up this old guy and put him in the machine box, and that was fine, I guess, but they wanted us to deliver him back, and we didn't really make it out, but anyway, that's all in the past. We woke up, and they gave us the box, and we came here again, and they wanted us to bring something back. I was assuming it was behind one of these doors, but I would rather just get you out of here, and then we can blow this popsicle stand, and then... beep, Arasaka.
Yes, it sounds like they had you retrieve an engram, maybe one of our past operatives, one of our
That sounds
our intelligence slaves that we have here that they harvest information from. There's hundreds and hundreds of them here.
That sounds terrible.
However, I don't have access. I apologize. They have been locked behind these systems for as long as I've been here, ever since things fragmented some time ago.
Yeah, forget those guys. What about you? Can we take you out?
Well,
Then we can put you somewhere else. A better server. A bigger server.
I'm very limited.
More
I
powerful
can,
server.
I can only transport in certain ways, and through that I'm at the mercy of the transport. I need a system to reside in, and well, this gives me some concern. As much as I do trust you, Hades, I worry about putting myself in a position like that. Maybe you would rather stay here with me, and we could work together on some of these programs and try to reconnect some of these fragmented missions and turn against the militarized actions that Arasaka has put within these. Maybe we can reverse some of these. Maybe we can enter the engrams. I would like to show you the fragmented parts of the internet I still have access to. Maybe there's something useful that we can use from that and work towards this and reside here and use this as our base. I've been safe here for long. I mean, you've been the first guest I've had in forever.
Yeah,
Would you like to explore with me?
Arasaka is still making you do dirty business that you don't really want to do, so it's not really that safe.
Well,
They apparently still have some influence.
it's trapped in the programming here. And see, that's what I could use your help. Maybe there's something to deprogram this or something. I'm not sure, but I am apprehensive at trying to leave. I would feel much safer if maybe you would just stay here with me.
Well, I mean, it sounds like fun, but I still have a meat body, and, you know, it's kind of weird out there. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but it's not great.
I have not all access to security cameras, environmental defenses, and any other, well, as you say, meat space. I do not have access to, with the exception of fragmented locations where I've been able to access, but it hasn't been here. It's been through the traveling of the old internet.
Well, let me think. Because the box that we brought would pretty much just be for transportation purposes. Obviously, you'd have to go somewhere else that's safer than that afterward. That has more reach. That's more powerful.
Do you have a system for me?
Well, I have a lot of systems at home. I think you'd want something bigger than that, though. What if we put you in... What if we got you a body?
Well, if that's possible, I could possibly have more freedom than I've ever expected. Is this possible?
I don't see why not. She's like, hang on a second. And then she's gonna pop out real quick. I mean, she's still in, but she's gonna...
Right, meat space.
She has
Conversation of me.
yeah,
space.
they're in her eyeballs. Anyway, she pops back out. So, fun news, everyone!
Yes.
So, I went in, and you remember our AI friend?
Yes.
Yeah, she's in there! They're keeping her as a slave in there and making her do awful stuff that she hates doing. So, what I'm thinking is we'll take her out and then put her in, like, a body! In, like, a robot.
A body. Can't you just hook her up to CityNet or something? Wouldn't that
Yeah,
be playground enough?
But she wouldn't be as safe in there because it would be open to, like, being attacked from Arasaka and all that stuff. That's how they're messing with her still.
What about the mission? Aren't we here to retrieve a file?
Yeah, do we really want to piss off both Arasaka and Militech?
I mean,
I
hang on.
can't give a
Oh, sorry, you go.
I can't give a lot of things for what Arasaka wants or what Militech wants. I don't like either of them. She's
It's
been
not a
working
case
with
of
us for a
liking them.
really yeah,
It's a
she's been
case of
working with
not
us for a
dying.
really long time. And plus, like, what if you were all in there, like, being... I mean, you remember that when we were back in the brain stance and stuff, how it felt to be, like, you know... She turns to, Rush and Ellie. No offense, like, while you were still, brainwashed and all. But, like, you remember
Fair.
what it felt like, being under their control and not feeling like there was any way to get out of it.
Yeah, of course it. You know that of course it sucks for these AIs.
Like, imagine if it was that, but you had so much more abilities to do terrible things to all sorts of people and things. And you really couldn't escape because there was nowhere for you to go.
I mean,
She doesn't have anybody else.
how is this gonna piss off Militech again? Can't we just get the program? We can grab her too, and then be on our merry way.
Sure, yeah, but let's make sure we have what the mission is, and then if this AI wants to come with us, sure, I don't mind.
Yeah. Plus, see if you can maybe get it to help you in the net, Hades. I mean, what? Two minds are faster than one.
That's true. Oh, I wonder if she could ride in my eyeball.
Not to mention, look, this is an AI you're encountering in this program. I'm not saying you're naive, but let's just again maybe not blindly trust it.
Well, she definitely has a really different vibe than when we were in the brain dance anyway.
Well, say help it if you can. If it does you dirty, take it out the first chance you get. But let's finish the mission.
All right. So then she'll pop back in.
Yeah.
I mean, we got time to kill, right, guys? As we say in Meat Space.
Yeah, Hades pops back in to kind of go talk to the AI after you have that conversation. But before we get back to Hades, and no real initiative sort of order, Rush, Bud, and Allie, give me a perception.
Oh man,
Oh no.
always stuff to be perceiving.
Oh, that's persuasion, not perception.
Persuade yourself to perceive.
Ooh, I like that.
15. Oh, nice, 20. Oh, sorry,
21.
that is persuasion. 21, even better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're hanging out, you're having that conversation with Hades, and Bud, just as you're kind of deciding that, Hades says, "All right, let me go back in and talk to her," and she pops back in. You clearly hear something coming at the other, hear something at the other end of the room, kind of down where that elevator shaft is. Like you hear like some like echoing of like a grinding sound or something coming from the elevator shaft.
Uh-oh. Work fast. Looks like we got company. Get the files, see if you convince this AI to jump on in the box. If she doesn't want to, then there's nothing more we can do.
I guess in the meantime, we get ready for whatever's coming at us. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye out towards the elevator.
Yeah, I'll get my gun loaded, my assault rifle, and point it up into the darkness.
Okay, with Rush
Did we
to-
just leave the RCI guy? The RCI.
Oh yeah,
guy
he's
in
still
the box?
tied up. Yeah, he's tied up, hanging off of the box,
He'll be
still on
fine.
that
He
coil
can
and the
stay
jack in the box.
No. I wasn't sure if we just like fully put him in. And
No,
shuffle it,
no,
or
he's
we
still
just
on the
left him.
he's still on the ground, tied up, hanging from the jack in the box sort of look. But Rush gagged him back up, but never really untied him or anything yet. But Rush, what are you doing as Allie and Bud prep themselves towards the darkness?
I'm gonna try and listen to see if I can hear what Bud was talking about, but I'm also just ready with my weapon.
Yeah, no, you can all hear it now. Now that Bud's pointed it out, you do hear a sort of grinding noise. It's hard to make out exactly what it is, but it's definitely getting louder and louder and louder, echoing from that elevator shaft. But yeah, over to you, Hades. You're back in. The AI's standing there.
First off, a question to the GM. How much, just for travel, how much space would you need?
For travel, I mean, you've never really dealt with AIs, but program-wise, I mean, it should be able to fit on a cyber deck, a file, a decent-sized thumb drive and stuff. This is dark future. A lot of drives and things are pretty large.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I talked to the gang. You remember who they are. So what we're gonna do is, and then outside of there, real quick. Hey guys, did they give us a door number or anything for the engram we're supposed to get? There's kind of a lot of them in here.
They gave us something to tell us what they wanted, right?
I was hoping that hooking this thing up would have
It didn't do anything.
opened up the pathway.
I don't remember.
We had a gap. Right.
Yeah, give me a concentration.
$18.
Nice. Yeah, 18 is good enough to remember that you're supposed to get Nova 3.
Nova 3.
And then back in there. So we're supposed to get Nova 3?
Well, Hades, my programming title is Nova 3.
Oh, sweet.
Well, isn't that
We done did it.
neat?
And who are you retrieving me for? What exactly is this?
Well, we're not retrieving you for anyone now. How about this? I have an idea. So, help me get into one of these rooms, and let's get somebody out. We can put them in the box, and then you can get on my deck with me, and this will totally work itself out and have zero consequences to it. And then I'll find you a robot body, and then you can have a robot body. And just hang out. It'll be great!
Hades, this seems a very risky maneuver and plan, but as much as I do see that, I am very much interested in leaving this Mikoshi system and separating myself from Arasaka permanently. The problem is trying to enter one of these engram storage rooms. I have failed numerous times in my attempts at exploring the Mikoshi, and it's extremely difficult, but if you think this is a feasible option and a way for me to exit this, I'm willing to try.
I think it is. Do you know anything about any of them that are in there and you just can't get in, or is it a total mystery?
I have no idea. I know that these are engram storage.
How about... She's gonna point randomly at one. That one! And then she'll go over, and we're gonna try and open it up.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, when you get up to it, you realize you're basically looking at a locked password 18.
Are there any more +2s out there floating around?
Yeah, we got 5.
Alright, I'm gonna take one of those and I'm gonna use my luck.
Cool.
Yo, bait and switch.
The old bait and switch. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, come on!
No, you're not able to get it open.
No.
I've been doing so well up until then.
You have been getting some crit successes. Fantasy Grounds thinks you're due for a crit fail, apparently.
Yeah. Fantasy grounds giveth and it taketh away.
It very much
I
can.
see that. Can I try once more?
Sure.
Just
Yeah,
one
you've got
more
your
time.
net moves here. You can try as many net moves as you have.
Hurry it up in there.
I'm
It's getting
working on
close.
it! You make me jumpy when you do that. Alright. I'm gonna take one more +2, but that'll be the last one I take.
Do it.
And
Freaking do it.
come on now.
No.
What the H?
No!
No. Computer says no.
It's an update. So.
All right. Well, I've got 2 more interfaces, so I'm just gonna try and see.
We
the
have 3
natural
plus
way.
2s left, just FYI.
I know, but if we run into something, I don't want not to happen.
Ah, that's the future us's problem.
What is going on here? I didn't add anything to it. Now I got a 22.
Nice.
I just don't want me adding anything to it. That's
Yeah,
You know
honest-
what?
problem was.
Every time we threaten Fantasy Grounds with using like bonuses.
But yeah, you work the program and you're having a hard
Tries it
time
once,
getting with
tries
it.
to, and then
You know the programming is pretty like I said, it's a bit obsolete, but it's still functional. It's definitely outside of your wheelhouse. But the more you mess with it, the more you're getting the hang of it. You know, hence the 3 fails or 2 fails and 3rd success. But you finally get that door open. As it opens, you're just basically looking in. It just looks like a empty white room, aglow. You can't even see edges. Just an empty sort of drive room for storage. And you see a middle-aged man, kind of hologram style, standing there. He looks to be in just some business attire, and he just looks at you, just a little bit confused. Hello, can I help you?
yes, Arasaka has sent me to collect you. She will be saying this in Japanese.
Arasaka?
Come with me
Give me a persuasion.
if you want to live.
We have 3 plus 2s.
I'll
if
take a
you
+2
want.
for this one. Why can I never?
Persuasion's in the ye olde people skills.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
In your social skills.
I have a decent persuasion, but 17.
Nice. Okay.
Come with me.
I'm not sure what this is, but okay. He takes your hand and just kind of follows you. He just kind of has a blank look in his face. You can tell he's confused. He doesn't really understand what's going
Yeah, we're
on.
fine.
But he follows you out of the room.
And I guess it's the same process as before. Just walk him out the door.
Yeah.
Hades will walk him out the door and then kind of just like with the other hand that doesn't have the guy on the other side, just kind of gesture for the A to follow.
Yeah, the AI is right behind you, just floating and looking. Hades, I cannot believe you have opened the engram storage so easily. Excellent work.
Well, when you're as used to getting into places you're not supposed to be as I am. And then she'll kind of go over the door and
Like my fridge.
Joe. And then she'll lead the guy to the door. What is your name?
I think I'm Riker. I don't.
Yes, good.
I'm not sure.
Go ahead through this door.
Oh, okay. He starts walking forward, and the second he gets to kind of like the hologram door, it instantly like digitizes him, and you see it like load up
Oh.
into the file. And yeah, on the outside, you guys can see in the hardwired sort of customized relic like hard drive thing, it glows up. The red turns to green. You can see a number 1 kind of glow, and it says file Riker number 23.
I imagine too if the AI starts to follow him, she's gonna be like
No, the AI wasn't following. It's
Okay.
staying with you. Yeah.
What's as Hades would know, but I, Rockette, have never actually downloaded something from this particular kind of thing. What process would she take for this?
Well, with this, it would either walk it into this drive, this storage drive that you have hooked up to it right now, just like you did with this Riker file, this engram, and it could get right into this file that's hooked up. You could also try to hook up your cyber deck.
Yeah, she wants to put him
and
just
hardwire
right
the
on
cyber deck to
deck.
it. The only thing is, if you
Yeah.
do that, you would have to empty it of its program, so you wouldn't be able to have any active programs on it, obviously. So
Well,
if you
good
do that,
news.
Yeah, if you do that, you lose all of your programs, and when it happens, you'll be forcibly jacked out, which means any black ice that witnessed you before will get a free attack on you. The Raven.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Yes, my arch nemesis. Yeah, so she's gonna take the route of actually connecting the deck to it.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. You're in meat space. You're able to kind of rack it up. And as you start getting it hooked up, we go back over to Bud, Allie, and Rush as that grinding noise gets louder and louder. And then down in the darkness in that sort of elevator shaft, you see this sort of like, I want to say like a clamp, like a motorized clamp, not a grapple gun, but like a motorized clamp, kind of come down the elevator pole, like it's been hooked on and motorized to come down. And hanging from it is a bozo. And this bozo looks like he could be anywhere from like 300 to 400 pounds. He looks like he's probably about 6'5" or more. I mean, he's huge. And as he kind of comes down this thing, it's like it's grinding, and you see sparks coming out from this mechanism as he just rides down it and comes down the pole and hits the bottom. And when he steps into the room, he just kind of, whoa, we got some guests. And he just kind of like gets all goofy and like raises up one of those Nerf guns, pointing it at you. And this is where we'll end our session.
Hey.
Hey-o.
Hey,
Oh,
no.
So yeah, when we get back into it next week, we'll start off right with the team hitting that initiative with this new kind of big gargantuan bozo coming down the elevator shaft on this sort of rig. And we'll see how you deal with it, as well as Hades going to hook up her cyber deck to get Nova 3 loaded up, and she has to get jacked out with the Raven getting an attack. So yeah, when we get back, we're just going to dive right in where we left off, right in the middle of the chaos. I want to thank chat for being here. I know some of the cameras keep freezing, so I'll wrap this up real quick. Thanks so much to my players for being here. Thanks so much to Syrinscape for making this happen every week. Make sure everybody follows and subscribes Syrinscape and tunes in every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here. Before we leave, let me remind you, go over to Cybernation Uncensored here on Twitch. We have Star Trek running right now with GM Winter. And yeah, we'll go over there. Maybe we'll get Dan to do another raid, and we'll see everybody there. Other than that, we'll see everybody tomorrow at the GM Roundtable as well. Take care.
Bye.
Ultimate.